What's good, everybody? Y'all know who it is. It's your boy, the Grandmaster Troll, here to give you guys some of the best trolling content YouTube has to offer. Shout out to the Reject Army, Nif-Nods, Dishwashers, Bedwetters, the Factors of the Black Order, fallen from Stream Team 3.0, the Gorilla Simps, the single women with pretend husbands. We got another one to add to the list today, but most importantly, witness the power and the might that is the most dangerous troll on YouTube. So today, it looks like Shelly Shells won the free wrench today. She was the first unmodded person to come in and say something in the chat room. So salute to her. But we gotta talk about three things today. First thing, I'm not gonna jump into the title yet. We was just talk about this whole Jalen narrative and how Grandmaster Troll should have took him off the panel when he was being disrespectful to a 55-year-old woman. So let me go ahead and say this. I want to apologize to Sandy Pooh that a 25-year-old male had to call her out of her name. I really want to apologize to her because she didn't deserve that. However, for the brothers who wanted to call me out for not handling that situation and allowing a 55-year-old woman to be disrespected, I gotta call something out here because I watch these panels in the Black Manosphere and I see many of people, male, female, old, young, they get on these panels, they cuss each other out, people laugh in the chat, people donate, and it's all cool. There's even been other YouTubers who will take clips of these so-called arguments and post them. People will like the video and comment on the video, but the part I have to call out, you see, what we are not gonna do, and I'm gonna say this to the brothers on the panel who has something to say. I said I was wrong for my part. I take full responsibility. But what we are not gonna do, we are not gonna pick and choose based on age and gender who we show respect to. We are going to show respect to everybody, and if you can't show respect to everybody, well then you can't really call somebody else out. So when Jalen got on here and was calling people out, and when Jalen was on Reg the Bad Guys panel, I did not hear any of the Negroes who engage in the name calling or the calling other people derogatory terms. I didn't hear those people say to Jalen on that panel, you know what, Jalen? I want to apologize to you, Jalen, because there's been times where I came on YouTube and I called other people out of their names, and I was wrong for calling those people out of their names. I felt I was disrespected. I had a choice to walk away and be the bigger person, but they didn't do that. But most importantly, Jalen, the reason why I'm apologizing to you, Jalen, is because I set a bad example for you to make you think it was okay to come on YouTube and call other people out of their names, because you saw me do it and you saw some of these other brothers on these panels do it. So I was a little bit disappointed in what I was hearing on Reg the Bad Guys panel, but hey, we are human beings. We aren't perfect, but we strive to do better. So what I'm gonna do, whenever I drop the link, I'm gonna drop the disclosure. Please, when you come on to the Grandmaster Troll's channel, whether if the person is 55 years old, 60 years old, male or female, wears a pink hat, a black dress, wears a big old sombrero on his head, whoever the person is, we are not going to pick and choose based on age, based on sex, based on religion, based on political party. We are going to do our best to show respect to everybody. That's what we are going to do. So with that said, we are going to start the show. And when I drop the link, I will keep giving the disclaimer because I know not everybody heard it. And I'm going to keep giving this disclaimer until I see Negroes in this space actually do better and refrain from calling each other outside of their names. I know it's not going to happen, but I'm going to try and be a leader and set the precedent. So with that said, let's get to the show. The title of this show is Kevin Samuels accused of erotic male slumber parties and Michaela Pink arrested after doing the race. I wanted to do the show last night, but I ended up falling asleep. I ended up missing my stock show because I just been tired with work, everything. So I'm coming on early today because you guys may get a double header and you guys may get 3 streams within a 24-hour period. When I get on and do these streams, I have no idea what I'm going to say. I don't know which story I'm going to lead with. I don't know what's going to happen. I hit the start streaming button and somehow magic's happened. So I don't even know if I'm going to talk about Kevin Samuels first or Michaela Pink. But since Kevin Samuels is first, we are going to talk about your boy, Mr. High Value himself, Kevin Samuels. So I guess Kevin Samuels has been somewhat of a lightning rod in this space. You know, people either love Kevin Samuels and his message and they will defend him to the death no matter what. Then on the other side, you have people who would make up all these rumors with no evidence about Kevin Samuels. They will then play something very questionable and suspect that Kevin Samuels says, and the people who defend him will defend whatever Kevin Samuels says, no matter how egregious it is. Let me slide back up in the chat because somebody sent in a super chat. Morgan Freeman came through with a $2.22 super chat. Says Morgan Freeman, the almighty troll, checking in. So shout out to my man Morgan Freeman. But people, no matter what they are, will defend Kevin Samuels or make up an outlandish allegation about Kevin Samuels. We can now add erotic male slumber parties to that asinine list of accusations. Now, they were on bomb cherries. They say whenever Kevin Samuels does his MIT trainings, the men, you know, they all get one room. They sleep in the same bed. You know, some questionable sexual activities go on, this, that, and the third. And they really play up this male erotic slumber parties to make your man look suspect. But what I really want to talk about is what Kevin Samuels said on his channel that was highly suspect, that was egregious, and something that he needs to be held accountable for. So before I even play the clip, there was one Kevin Samuels I did a while ago, last week ago. I did this video about Kevin Samuels. It got 12,000 views, over 600 comments. When I say Kevin Samuels has been a lightning rod, he has been a lightning rod. So I'm going to read you, not all, but I'm going to read you some of these comments. Let's get right to it. So we were up here, we got, that's no Kevin Samuels' biological daughter. Where is the real father? Kevin Samuels is helping these delusional women face reality. Then we had Crystal Colon. Sway Celeste is corny and deaf isn't married, y'all. She sound dumb and bored. And she came with another comment. Brother Ray need to go back to sleep. And then another comment. The village arsonist, the real alpha out this group. Thank God for the village arsenal. She came here with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 comments on one video. I scrolled down some more and my man Patrick Johnson says, try creating your own content. What do you have to offer or of value as a creator. Typical black man hating on a man making a difference in the community. Just keep watching his channel grow, get bigger and better while you keep watching and being jealous, and even chucked up the deuces sign, meaning peace. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, hold on, Patrick Johnson. You see, I got an officiating channel. I got a channel where I talk about stocks. I got a Grandmaster Troll racing channel where I do vlogs and do automotives. Even though I drop all this great content for you, the content that you Negroes like is when I put Kevin Samuels' name in the title or even in the thumbnail. I mean, this one video got more comments than views on other channels that I have created. Let me say that again. That one video got more comments than views on some of the channels I have, but they say they don't want me to talk about Kevin Samuels, but they continue to listen in. I mean, we got 105 Negroes watching right now. I need 105 Negroes to hit the Cash App or show some love in the Super Chat. Cause I got 110 Negroes watch. I need 110 Negroes to hit the Cash App and support this content. But we gotta talk about what Kevin Samuels said. He made another blunder. No, he ran his mouth again, and he said something that these Kevin Samuels defenders tried to explain. And believe me, they came up with every asinine excuse to explain this away. So I'm going to go ahead and play that clip real quick. Let me bring it up. Let me bring it up. Let me bring this clip up. Let me show y'all the clip. So this clip right here is going to come from Bomb Cherry's live. The clip is only 30 seconds long, maybe about 25 seconds of dialogue, but the reason I'm playing it through Bomb Cherry because I know some of you Negroes out there, you get a little upset when I use your content. You say I gotta have an excuse to use your content. So what I'm going to do, because I know some of y'all want to flag. Now, we had the whole China white situation, this and that. They talk about flagging, and I love making my money on YouTube. YouTube via the AdSense. So what I'm going to do is, instead of going directly to the source, I'm going to find somebody who already reviewed the content and used their content. So when they hit me with this copyright strike or whatever, I could say the person who's doing this, I didn't even get this from their channel. This is from Bomb Cherry's channel. So if Kevin Samuels wanted to flag me, he can't do it because Bomb Cherry used it for fair use. And now I'm using her video for fair use. So it's really just 2 degrees of separation. And then if Bomb Cherry wanted to flag me for using a 10-second clip of her video, I could say, hold on, Bomb. This ain't even your content, Bomb. This is Kevin Samuels' content. So you aren't even really the real content producer. So that's what we are going to do on the Grandmaster Troll channel and try and circumvent this whole fair use and people wanting to flag and this and that. But I'm going to let Bomb Cherry explain what the hell is going on.
Wait, let him explain this. You ready? You go play a recording. I want you to explain this to me.
That shows we don't need you. The only thing we need you for is reproduction. We want you for sex. But see, even then, a lot of times those guys had pages or squires. Those young boys were sexual companions to these men as well. Hey, why when they had...
Please explain it.
Stop the show. Stop the show right there. So I guess Kevin Samuels, he was doing the video, do women need men or do men need women, whatever the title of the video was. And he got up there on a live platform, talking about men need women to produce. They want them for sex, but however, if they can't get women for sex, they go to Esquire, where he used the word that's in the title right here. I won't say it. What I will say is he said there was some menu of underage male teddy bears in which they use for sexual companions. I mean, this right here, I mean, listen to how suspect this sounds right here. Let's go ahead and take a listen to it again.
Wait, let him explain this. You ready? Here go a recording. I want you to explain this to me.
That shows we don't need you. The only thing we need you for is reproduction. We want you for sex. But see, even then...
You see that right? You see that right there? He said, we need you for reproduction. We want you for sex. But now when somebody says, but we want you for sex, but, and in the terms that he said during this comment, we could go somewhere else for sex. And then he referenced underage male teddy bears. How suspect is this? And what makes it even worse is the Kevin Samuels defenders, the village arsonists of the world. They will take this comment and find a way to defend this comment instead of saying, you know what, Bomb Cherry? What Kevin Samuels said, it's 100% incorrect. It's egregious. It's suspect. I don't support it. I don't defend it. For whatever reason, these Kevin Samuels defenders, they can't even say Kevin Samuels is wrong when it's clearly Kevin Samuel is wrong. When we had the whole eggplant thing and he asked another man about does he have a big eggplant? The Kevin Samuels defenders defended it instead of saying, you know what, people? What Kevin Samuels said, it was wrong. It was inappropriate. It was egregious. He shouldn't be asking that young man question in terms of trying to help him with his image and get him to level up. He should have just gave him the basic information he needed to level up instead of trying to degrade that man and ask him about the size of his eggplant. But Kevin Samuel defenders, they will defend anything and everything this man does. At this point, I'm getting ready to fall back from your boy Kevin Samuels. I don't want to talk about him anymore. I mean, he's talking about using underage male teddy bears as sexual companions because he doesn't want women as sexual partners. I mean, he said that clear as day. Clear as day. We all heard it. I'm gonna play it one more time, and then I'm gonna move on to the next topic. So let me go ahead and play it for you one more time.
Wait, let him explain this. You ready? Here go a recording. I want you to explain this to me.
That shows we don't need you. The only thing we need you for is reproduction. We want you for sex. But see, even then, a lot of times those guys had pages or squires. Those young boys were sexual companions to these men as well. Hey, why when they had...
Now, hold on. So it sounded like now the Kevin Samuels defenders, they will say, well, Grandmaster Troll, he was talking about those men over there. He wasn't necessarily talking about himself. Hey, I don't align myself with any males who think it's okay to use underage male teddy bears as sexual companions. I'm just going to leave it at that right there. I can respect the MGTOW men for not wanting women sexually, because at least the MGTOW men go their own way and live the rest of their life without engaging in any sexual activity. So I can respect that. But to align myself with those men who go to Esquire and all these different things and use underage male teddy bears as sexual companions, it's beyond me. But hit the like button. We got 147 people in here watching. We got to talk. Hold on. We've got to talk about. We gotta talk about the main topic. Let me go ahead and see if I can pull up this article, because we gotta talk about this right here. There was something that happened over the last couple of days, and we gotta talk about this right here. We've got to call out the level up community, because a prominent YouTuber, when I say prominent, I mean prominent YouTuber out here. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Your girl right here apparently did the race and got caught. That's right. She did the race and got caught. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and read the article, then we're gonna break down what was said in the article and what the hell is going on. Let's see, where does it start? Right here. It says Michaela Pink or slash Mickey, so we're gonna call her Michaela Pink Fox, is one of the most popular relationship experts on YouTube. She teaches women how to date and eventually marry rich men, and not surprisingly, her videos have millions of views. Michaela is best known for her video where she teaches women how to level up, increase their femininity, and secure the bag through dating and marriage. But it appears that Michaela is not leveling up, as she recently been arrested and charged with theft and money laundering. Dang, where's your own advice when you need it? On February 10th, Michaela was arrested for theft and money laundering, and is currently unknown how much time she's facing if convicted. There's the mugshot. It has a list of charges, and including the $3,000 bail amount. Michaela is 40 years old and has 3 sons aged 4, 9, and 17. She recently divorced the father of her last 2 children to go live her best life. Since becoming a YouTube star, she's made videos about the dating life and claimed to simultaneously dated over 10 men who all give her thousands of dollars. In a recent video, Michaela also hinted that she may have got married to a millionaire. Stop the show right there. Oh, it gets so bad. It gets so bad out here on these YouTube streets. I sat back, I saw the video broke, I saw people do video after video. But here's one video I'm going to talk about right here, because we are going to have we getting ready to have some fun right here, because it wasn't just the fact that she got arrested for these crimes that she's being accused of. Oh no, it gets way worse than that. This is what happened. Let's see if I can pull it up so you guys can see this video. Remember, we're sticking to our theme. This video, as you can see, is by your girl Jessica X. She is reviewing another young man's video right here, so the young man can't hit me with a copyright strike because this is a Jessica X video, and Jessica X can't hit me with a copyright strike because she's reviewing another YouTube's video, so the video isn't even her video. But we're going to go ahead and play the clip.
Other reports appear to suggest that Michaela was indeed on the run and was doing so by changing her address. However, this all came crumbling down when her son used her car to commit a crime, which was eventually traced back to her, leading to her arrest. The fact that Michaela is facing the
So she was.
Stop. We gotta stop the show right there, ladies and gentlemen. She was on the run. You mean she did her TK impersonation and she did the race? So you already know what's about to happen. So with that said, let's get right to it. So your girl, hold on, your girl right here did the race. She said, fuck a beat, I was trying to beat a case. She didn't beat the case, bitch, she did the race. She even said, according to the mugshot right here, your girl's makeup, let's get to subtracting. I mean, oh my God, right? For a leveled up woman right here. Let me see if I can add my webcam because I want to be seen real quick. Hold on. Let me see if I can slide it up real quick. Trying to get this computer to work with me. Thank you for working with me. Your girl right here, supposed to be leveled up, have 10 men giving her thousands of dollars, married to a multi-millionaire with all this money. She's not just scamming and scheming and scamming black women out of money, but when a warrant was issued for her arrest, she did the race. See, this is why we gotta call out level up women in this space in YouTube, because their actions clearly show day in and day out, not only do they not have just so-called high value man who's making either billions, millions, or hundreds of thousands of dollars. Time and time again, we find out that these women have no husband. Their husband is invisible. And we know this woman doesn't have a high value husband, because what high value husband that you know has their wife have a warrant issued for her arrest for fraud and money laundering? Better yet, if a warrant is issued for her arrest, what usually happens, what's supposed to happen, is the high value man, or like she said, her multi-million-dollar husband, he's supposed to get on the phone, call up his lawyer. The lawyers come in and then they issue, of course you're going to turn yourself in. They negotiate with the police. So you turn yourself in, and then you either make bail or they release you on your own recognizance. But you don't go on the race unless you're a single woman who's financially struggling. And as we all see right here, it is clear to see that your girl, Michaela Pink, is financially struggling because she is doing the race. And more importantly, when we look at the photos right here, I mean, your girl's makeup, let's get to subtracting. If you were supposed to have a multi-million-dollar husband, how the hell do you look like this right here? on the far left of the screen. I need somebody to explain that to me. How in the hell do you look like this? You are literally out the house looking more uglier than me, and I'm a goddamn man. I mean, look at this right here. I'm looking at this right here. How are you out of the house looking like this? And you get on YouTube talking about leveling up, how to look feminine, how to look beautiful, which makeup to buy, how to take care of your skin, how to take care of your hair, and this is what you put out for the whole world to see. You out here doing high speed chases, you're doing the race like take care. You got your son out there on the run. He crashing cars trying to get away from the police. I mean, what the hell is going on in the level up community? You see, I could at least respect Tanya TKO because at least she came out with a video denouncing and holding this woman accountable. But there was a lot of women in the level up community. They have been quiet, and these women, they've all been accused of having these invisible high value husbands that claim that they buy him all these lavish gifts and this, that, and the third. And every time something comes out, just like in this situation right here with this woman doing the race. I mean, she was like this with a gat packed up in her purse, in the car, smashing, going through the dash, trying to avoid the police. This is your girl. This is your girl right here. This is your girl right here.
Fuck a beat, I was trying to beat a case, but I ain't beat that case, bitch, I did the race.
She is doing the race. Literally doing the race. And women in the level up community are trying to act like this isn't happening. I mean, why would a woman who has a multi-million-dollar husband, first of all, why does she even need to be selling dating courses in order to get money if her multi-million-dollar husband is providing this so lavish lifestyle? Oh, I know what the level up community is going to say. This GMT, there's nothing wrong with making money as a side hustle on the side. You know, she got all this time. You know, she wants to talk to other women. Why shouldn't she sell her courses and try and teach and help women to find a level up husband? Okay, I'll give you that. Now explain to me why this so-called woman who has this multi-million-dollar husband, why is she going through the dash trying to escape the police? Why didn't she just turn herself in, pay the $3,000 bill, which is really 10%, so we talking $300. We talking $300 bail. I mean, at the end of the day, you go turn yourself in, you pay your $300 bail, and then you hire yourself a lawyer, you plead down, at worst you get your probation, you get your community service, and you go about living your life, but you doing the race. You in your car speed on the highway, and every time these Negroes do the race, the police always get them. The police is gonna get you every time you Negroes do the race. TK did the race, 55 years. She did the race, $3,000 bond. They gonna get you every time. They got y'all. They got your cell phone pinging off these towers. They got your car going through all these traffic lights, and they literally knowing which you're at as you drive through the whole city. As you get on the freeway, they tracking your license plates moving. They literally sit there on their computer. We have a warrant for Mrs. Pink, Michaela Pink. Judge sign it. They give it to the police. Police gets the report. They get your name and address. They see what kind of cars you own. They put the lookout for the cars that you own. So whenever police riding by, if they come in contact with your car, the computer on the inside the police vehicle is going to alert the police. There's somebody in front of a computer monitoring the traffic lights, monitoring the cell phone signals, and they literally did this. Oh, there she go right here. She on the 103rd MacArthur right there. Now she on the 105th. Now she on the 106th. Now she's on the 107th. Officer Tenpenny, we got a red Ford Escape right here on the 107th in MacArthur, where Michaela Pink has a warrant for this and this. We need you to initiate a police stop, and y'all doing the race, thinking y'all in the clear. And every time that police car getting your rear view mirror, he turned on his lights, and you up there, oh shit, how they find me? Every time y'all in the car, the police behind you, you know you got warrants. Woo! Oh shit, how he find me? I wasn't even speeding, my registration is paid. How the hell did he find me? Now I got people saying I'm making up. How in the hell did they find Miss Michaela Pink so easily? She was doing the race. Somebody said she let her. It gets even worse now. It gets even worse for the level of community. My man fully says she let her son use her car to do a home evasion. Let me see if I can slide back up, because I want to be able to read this comment right. I want to be able to read this comment 100% right. She let her son use her car to do a home invasion. Both got locked up the same night. Hold on. So you telling me Miss Michaela Pink, Miss Level Up herself, married to a multi-million-dollar husband, has 10 men giving thousands of dollars. Her 17-year-old, so I'm assuming she has one that's 4 and 9 years old. I'm going to assume that those kids don't have the know-how to drive a car, get in the car, and do a home invasion. So I'm going to assume it's the 17-year-old, because it's the 4 or 9-year-old. We got a whole nother problem. But I'm going to assume the 17-year-old was so desperate for some money, she couldn't ask her own mother, who was out here with all these high value men giving her all this money, that he felt the need to go do a home evasion. It gets worse. The story only gets worse. Now they're telling me these level up women have their sons out here committing home evasions to get money, because for some reason they don't want to give none of the money that these high value men, these multi-million-dollar husbands, they get the money. They won't even give them to their own kids now. That's what they want me to believe. This is where we are at in the level up community. This is where we at, right? I'm dropping the link. Let me see if somebody's on StreamYard, because I need somebody to explain this nonsense to me, because it's nonsense right now. It's utter nonsense right now, and I need somebody to explain it to me. I just need somebody, because I'm lost. I'm lost right now. I'm lost that 17-year-old who has a mother who's married to a man who's a multi-million dollar. The reason why this woman is married to that man is so that that man could provide a lifestyle, a high-end 1% lifestyle. And he felt the need to go out and do a home evasion. Instead of the level up community saying, you know what, Michaela Pink, she isn't a level up person. She's a complete other fraud. She's not married to no high value, no multi-million dollar, no billion-dollar, six-figure man. She doesn't have 10 men giving her thousands of dollars. In fact, she is a single woman who is struggling to get by. We are going to pray for her. In fact, we opened up a GoFundMe account because we know her kids need her mother in her life because she already has multiple kids with multiple fathers. If we're going by the media takeout report. So we're going to open up a GoFundMe. The target is $3,000 because that's how much her bail was. Maybe it's $5,000 because we want to cover some of her court costs and possible restitution. No, the level up community don't do that. This is how the sisterhood look out for the sisterhood. They out here scheming and scamming each other to the tune of $40,000. And they get on YouTube talking about how they're going to level up and find a rich husband so he could provide a lifestyle. And time again, these women, they can't find that multi-million dollar man, that six-figure man, but they come on YouTube with these pretend husbands, these pretend relationships, these pretend handbags, these pretend diamond rings, these pretend jewelry. They even come on YouTube with a fake face. They come on YouTube with a fake face, fake hair. And we as men, we just sit back and we watch y'all because all only thing we know is if you went out in the dating world and you put your best foot forward and you actually conducted yourself as a human being with some goddamn respect and dignity, instead of always looking to take from somebody, be looking to give and receive. Maybe you wouldn't be in the situation that Michaela Pink is, or at the very least, not be a single woman. And I see brothers get up here on YouTube, they try and tell you how to get a husband, be nice, be respectful, try to cater to the man that you're interested in. But for some reason, these women, they rather level up and try and secure and get the bag. Base god of Magateris, he says that mustache. This, instead of doing the right thing, this is what the level up community rather put on tape for the whole world to see. Now we got another single mother, multiple kids, multiple fathers in jail. Where's the level up community? I'm looking for the level up community. I'm looking for y'all to show some support. I'm looking for y'all to open up a GoFundMe. I'm looking for y'all to denounce what she did. I'm I'm looking for y'all to teach these women really how to find a husband. I know y'all want to find a husband. I know y'all are desperate. I know. I mean, your 17-year-old son got to be the man of the house. Since he's too young to, get himself a high-paying job, what he got to do is he got to go out and commit home invasions so he could provide for his moms. Because her mother, for whatever reason, decided to divorce her ex-husband and didn't want to go out in the dating world with her best foot forward to actually find a man who could step in and replace and be a good stepfather to her 17-year-old son. So not only is the mother in jail, the 17-year-old son is in jail, and now the 4 and 9-year-old got to go through the foster system. They gotta live in poverty now. Assuming they don't go back with their father, because we don't know the situation. But this is the possibility of what's at stake. Because you don't got no good sense when it comes to finding a mate. You rather come on YouTube and talk about leveling up and getting the bag instead of just selling your courses. You want to scheme and scam the people who's trying to support your own business by buying your services, Michaela Pink. And then when they issue a warrant for your arrest, instead of just going and turning yourself in and paying the $3,000, the $300, the $3,000 bond, you out here doing the race. You out here trying to evade capture. Let me see what people... We got Rex Bench says GMT still using Kevin Samuels' names in the title for views. Shake my head. Hey, when I talked about stocks, I gave you two videos. Combined, they got about 700 views. Let's see how many views I got on this stream total so far. Because I got 193 people watching. I need 193 people to hit the Cash App. Let me go ahead and show you guys a little something. I did 2 videos talking about stocks. Fully educational content to help out the people. Combined, those videos got about 700 views. You look right here, you see that right there? This is the video. Kevin Samuels accused of erotic male slumber party. See that right here? We even got 697 views. So it's very apparent. It's very apparent that if I want to get views and clicks, I better put Kevin Samuels' name in the title, because that's what y'all watch. When I don't put his name in the title and talk about something educational that could help the community, y'all don't watch. But you're not shaming me by putting Kevin Samuels' name in the title. You're not shaming me. New World Order says, I would have watched your stock show if I was home. Tariq Ahmad said they were fire. Hey, they were. But y'all love this Kevin Samuels content. So I'm gonna open your mouth. I'm gonna get my spoon. I'm gonna dig it in the Kevin Samuels bowl, and I'm gonna take the Kevin Samuels cornflakes, and I'm gonna shove them down your throat until you don't want Kevin Samuels no more. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you Kevin Samuels content until you get to the point where you don't want Kevin Samuels content no more. Three Kings says, Negroes don't watch you to be educated. Hey, I guess so. I guess they don't watch the Grandmaster Troll to be educated. But you can get educated watching the Grandmaster Troll. We got the Kevin Samuels defense captain. He says the God's Father's name must be said with respect. We hold the line. Ricardo Ronnie says the Mansford does not stop at Kevin Samuels. Mansford was here before Kevin Samuels and it's going to continue long after Kevin Samuels is gone. So I don't know what you talk about. See, with my man Ricardo Ronnie, see, he watched that movie called Malcolm X. That Spike Lee joint of Malcolm X, and Malcolm X said black people was here before America. Black people will be here long as America has long past the scene. He may be right, but I don't know. But it looks like somebody came up and joined the show. I heard the notification. Let's see who we got in the building. We got my good man Dwayne the Daggler.
Yo.
What's up? Tell us what's on your mind.
What up? I'll just be brief here, boy. Free that lady, boy. Free that lady. She ain't deserve this shit, dog. Free that lady.
And why didn't she deserve to have her mugshot taken and thrown in jail for scheming and scamming, frauding black women to the total of $40,000?
GMT, I don't want to give any excuses, but I'm going to give some excuses. So I see we going through a global pandemic. So I see and time's tough, dog. This is survival of the fittest, right? we have a dude called New World Order in the chat here. Right? You don't find it strange that these scandals coming out with a guy called New World Order in the chat, right?
Mm-hmm. I see.
Yeah, sir. Yeah. So I just find we should ease up that lady, right?
So what they're trying to tell me is due to the pandemic, it is okay to scheme and scam other people who are going through the same pandemic in the same situation. Is that what you telling me? We all going through the pandemic. We all, some majority, whatever you want to call it, are facing financial hardship. So it's okay to scheme and scam other people who are facing the same financial hardships and challenges as she was.
I just think that her attorney at law should mention that to the judge and see what if the judge could bring it out to house arrest or some kind of thing.
So the question I want to ask you, Dwayne, and the people in the chat. Did your girl at least make bail? And if she did make bail and she's home because she got arrested February 10th, so we talking 2 weeks, why in the hell has she went live for none of her platforms?
You know, I didn't even know about that because the last thing she posted was a book from this new age guy called Eckhart Tolle or something like that. So that's the last thing I noticed she did. But but I wonder what you think about this idea by GMT? What you think about this idea that I find Shira 7 husband? He should save up for a month and hire one of the best attorneys in the United States. You think that's a good idea? As a pledge of solidarity.
It could be a good idea, but Shira 7, I mean, she shows her husband. They appear to be in a happily marriage. I mean, he's providing something. So at least Shira 7 is not out here scheming and scamming. But we have a new person on the panel. We got the great Miss J in the building, and I know she has a lot to say because we talking about the sisterhood and everything. But Miss J, tell us what's on your mind.
Man, I've been saying this whole level up scheme, this whole find a high value man was a scam from the beginning. Once you know the mathematics behind it, none of this shit makes sense. There's not a lot of rich people in America. Never mind only men, never mind only black men, never mind enough men for these type of women who keep thinking they're going to get the hookup. It was always a scam. And like they said, when you play when you're gambling, if you look around you can't find the mark, you are the mark. They were the level up victims. They thought they were going to tune into level up. No, the people who were telling you level up, they were leveling up on your dumb ass. It was always going to end this way. Always. Because what they wanted was impossible. Period. Just like those PUA people who kept trying to tell regular folks how to pick up all these hot chicks. There's not a lot of hot chicks to be for everybody to pick up on. So you're buying these books, you're buying these seminars, you're buying these one-on-one consultations. You're the mark. Period. There is no get rich quick scheme. Every time it happens, you always end up losing.
You mean there's no shortcut to find $1 million husband who will put you in a mansion and let you ride in a Ferrari and you could buy all the fake weaves and dresses and Gucci bags you could afford? That doesn't exist.
There are women who were trained to do that from the time they practically entered kindergarten. You are not going to show up late as hell to the game, roll up on some rich dude who's probably very, very smart, and trick them, especially when you announce it. Do you understand how dumb that is? You're announcing to the guy, hey, I only want to be with you because you have money. And he's going to sit there and be like, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to put a ring on that. I'm going to legally tie myself to someone who openly admits I'm just a gold digger. You're just showing the fact that you don't have common sense.
So Ms. J, what do you think about some of the techniques that
they're stupid?
Crying in front of the man. You don't think that could be effective?
No, at all. Usually guys who make six figures, they're older. They're not just someone who just fell out of bed one day. They've been around the block. They know all the tricks. So no, the chances of that working are slim to none. And we know a lot of these chicks ain't slim, so it's going to be none. That's just how it is. Not trying to be mean, I'm just saying the whole concept was stupid. And we're in the middle of a pandemic where even the high value people are losing their shirt. Come on. Why would you fall for that? Why? But then again, Amway gets new suckers every single day as well. I'm just saying you're never going to run out of folks who just want the get rich quick scheme. But it always backfires on them, and they almost always end up worse off than when they started.
I gotta ask you this, Miss J, because you said Michaela Pink was selling all these books, all these consultations, this, that, and the third. If the accusations are true, because she hasn't been convicted of any crimes yet, but if the accusations are true, why would she scam people if she's able to sell her own services at the price she wanted to sell them at?
Because she wasn't able to sell the stuff at the prices that she said. A lot of times they lie about what they're doing. It's just like when you look at the advertisements for when you're on YouTube and you see the advertisements for these businesses and it says visit the advertisers. They will at first say, okay, we'll go ahead and give you this product for this amount of money. And you're looking like, I'm not going to really pay that. And you click to get out of it. And they're like, no, before you leave, we'll take 50% off. And they go through that whole process and they keep lowering the price. That's what they do. They advertise $1,000. I can guarantee you nobody pays that amount of money. They may pay something, but they're not paying that amount of money.
Okay. That sounds.
It's just a way to get you in so they can sucker you in. that's what this marketing.
Let me give you a scenario here, right? So let's say she promises that by the end of her course, right, she could get you a guy that earns $150K dollars, right? and then at the end, but at the end of the course, somebody who uses the course gets somebody that willing to spend like 30 to 40K on the person. You think that is you think they could count that as a success story?
At the end of the day, they get someone who makes how much money?
Like 30 to 40K, which is about roughly 100K less than the presumed goal.
I mean, I'm pretty sure the women who are our clients would be perfectly happy with that. A lot of the people who say they want 100,000, that's just a nice round number. A lot of times they're not looking for a guy who makes 100K. They're looking for a guy who's not completely broke and someone who'll put up with their ass. If you made 50,000, 60,000, 70,000, you can pay some of their bills. They're happy with that.
But seeing that, like, okay, you see, like how they can write reviews and stuff like that. How come none of our followers caught wind of first scams by way of reading reviews?
Because a lot of them don't do research. They don't look into it. And by the time they realize they were scammed, they're embarrassed and they don't want to say that they fell for an obvious scam. And that's the vast majority of people who fall for the scams. They don't make complaints. They quietly take their L and move on with their life.
I gotta ask you this, Ms. J. How is it a scam? I mean, if you buy the product or the service and you get the product or the service and you don't like it, that's not technically a scam. So, was Michaela Pink, was she double charging the credit cards? How exactly was the $40,000 scam?
I don't know how she legally committed the scam. But just because a scam isn't illegal doesn't mean it's not a scam. I'm not talking about legally where the feds are going to come after you. She's an extreme example. But a lot of these people in this type of environment that they're fostering, they're scamming people. There's not enough of those people to go around for you, and they know this. 10% of Americans of all races, of all genders, make 100K a year. 42% make under 18,000. So there's 4 times as many people making under 20,000 than make 100,000. But everybody's focusing on 100K. The math does not add up. I mean, everybody wants a guy who's over 6 feet tall. There's 15% of the population. I mean, you're just asking for things that it's physically not possible for all the people who want these things to get these things. Period.
Yeah. If I thought that this could just be a plot for the level of community to intertwine with the polygamy community, seeing that
no,
there
it's
may
just
not be
people.
enough.
It's people who are lonely, who are delusional, who are bored, and they're just doing something, and it's a wave right now. It's not going to go anywhere. And as much people as she has fans, the fact that she was only able to get 40K or accused of stealing 40K shows you that the market's not that big.
Damn.
Even the ones who want to level up, they're not going to spend their money to do that because, again, a lot of people don't have the money for that. And the ones who do have it, they don't need some chick on YouTube to tell them anything. They literally know where to go to find these guys.
I gotta ask you this, Miss J, because like you said, there's other people who are in the same sort of business. Are they at risk for having issues warrant being issued for their arrest?
It depends on what they're promising and how they're promising it. Like, you can go ahead and say, hey, I can go ahead and, get you, or give you these tips, get you in the vicinity, so forth and so on. But if you say, I promise you, if I don't deliver for you, I'll go ahead and give you your money back, money back guarantee. And then all of a sudden, not all of a sudden, but the person says, hey, I want my money back. You didn't deliver, and you don't give them their money back. That could be a problem. So it's going to be how they word it, how they promise it. If you just offer a book and the book doesn't do anything. All they can sit there and say is, hey, you know, that's why they always give you disclaimers to cover themselves. But she's dumb. Excuse me, I shouldn't say she's dumb. She did not follow the lawyer's advice, put it that way. They're always going to give you disclaimers and say, hey, this does not, there's no guarantee this is going to work. These are just suggestions, you know, things like that. She went the extra mile trying to hustle, and she got caught.
I agree with Miss J.
So we got Angela C in the building. Tell us what's on your mind.
I agree with everything that she said. I was gonna mention something, but she had already covered it. Like, I just think most of her followers are probably women. You know, I don't want to be mean. I haven't seen any of them, but I don't think they would ever get a rich guy. So they're all on there trying to figure out how can they scam and scheme to get one when they're probably not even on the level of the men that they want. Otherwise, you shouldn't have to go on YouTube to try to figure out how to get these men. You should just automatically know it. You should already be in that circle. It doesn't make any sense to come on YouTube and try to figure out how to get men. I feel like you should already have access to, or you should already know how to talk to, or, you know, be around. So I don't think it would have worked for them anyways. I think maybe females who are like very pretty, attractive, and who can put on the act of being feminine probably can slip their way in. But let's be honest, if she's not pretty or gorgeous or whatever, and it's probably not going to work out for her anyway. So,
because you have to be more than just pretty. There's lots of pretty girls.
yeah,
There's more pretty girls than there are rich men.
Yeah,
by a large degree. You have to also be not have kids, not have debt, not have diseases, know how to shut your mouth, know how to act in public. There's a whole bunch of things you need to do, and even if you do all that, there's still going to be a lot of people just like you.
Right. That's why I said only a few will probably
Very
slip in.
few.
Other than that, everybody's not about to get no rich dude. So I don't even understand how. I just don't understand how these people have followers. Like, people are not doing the math. It just doesn't make any sense.
None. You should be able to just try to find a guy who has a job, who knows how to treat you nice.
Right.
You know, things like that.
level.
But trying to go ahead and get one of the most exclusive men on the planet is a recipe for just absolute stupidity. You are going to fail 99% of the time. Okay, it's great that Shira 7 was able to succeed, but there are thousands Shira 7 people like who wish they could be like Shira 7 who failed like hell.
But Shira 7, she said to market strictly to old guys. What y'all think about that? Market strictly to
That's
old
where
men.
the money is. The majority of guys who make 100K, they're over 50 years old.
So why?
And they're also already married. So again, they're selling a dream that does not exist.
So why isn't a man who has a job, who's able to take care of himself, why aren't these men good enough for these type of women?
The majority of women who have men, that's the type of guy they actually are with. You just have some people out there who just are holding off on a dream. And it's going to stay like that, a dream. Dreams rarely become reality. So, I mean, they're going to have to face reality eventually, or it's going to stay a dream.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but what about Ty Lopez, right? Ty Lopez, he has this program where successful people read their books and illustrate how they get successful, right? So what is one supposed to do when they hear these great success stories of making something out of nothing? They believe
How
they
do
could
you
be
even know
inspired.
those success stories are real though? I'm saying in the business of marketing, they know how to word things. They know how to play to your emotions. Very few times is what they're actually saying the reality. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like how
Yeah.
Amway makes their money. The vast majority of people who enter Amway never make a dime. Same thing like Herbalife. They make nothing. They lose more money than they make. But who they promote as the face of the company are these diamond level people who are able to buy $10 million homes, and they bought their yacht and they have a private plane. And it's like, just because you see that does not mean it's the reality. They're promoting you. You are the bait. You are the product, not whatever they're trying to sell. It's multi-level marketing. You getting the new fresh meat, the new fresh blood in, that's how they make their money. So a lot of these people who are selling these books, they're selling these programs, they're selling these ideas, you're the moneymaker to them, not whatever they're selling you.
Right.
So what is your personal opinion about the contrast between entrepreneurship and the 9 to 5? Because the 9 to 5 is looked at with disdain. You think that people should really look down on the 9 to 5?
It's impossible for everybody to be an entrepreneur. Do you know how many businesses fail every single year? It's impossible. If everybody tried to be an entrepreneur, you'd be in the street, because most businesses fail within 18 months. For every Amazon, there's a billion of companies you've never even heard of. So again, they're selling a dream to people. I'm not saying it can't be done, but I'm just saying you should not promote that as the standard.
True.
Because that's not the standard. The standard isn't 3% of the population or 10% of the population. It's the majority.
So you think it would be wrong for somebody with a 9 to 5 to say that they consider themselves a leader?
Say that again. There's someone in the background that's.
You think that it would be wrong for somebody with a 9 to 5? You think that it would be wrong for somebody with a 9 to 5 to consider themselves a leader?
No.
Because that is the contention of most entrepreneurs.
No. No, I mean, I'm not saying someone can necessarily be a leader if they're like, they're working at Walmart bringing in the shopping carts. I wouldn't go that far. But I'm just saying leadership skills have really nothing to do with you being an entrepreneur. Lots of people are entrepreneurs. They don't make any money at all. Or they only hire themselves. They don't have any other employees. The vast majority of businesses in America are small business. They have under 20 employees. I just think people just don't understand how America works.
What if the That's true. So what if the Walmart employee teaches soccer on Saturday? Sorry, the GMT. Just that one question. What if the Walmart employee teaches a little kid's soccer team on Saturdays after he gets his day off? He could still be a leader, or that doesn't count.
Why wouldn't he be?
Nah, just asking. Yeah, GMT.
No, I'm saying, yeah. I mean, you have to understand, 1% of the population owns 40% of the wealth. The vast majority of Americans do not make money. That doesn't mean you're a horrible person. We just live in a fucked up economy. People keep thinking because you make money that somehow you're a great person, you have these great skills, you can, no, you're just, there's a variety of factors of why you maybe you're one of the few people who do make money, but that doesn't mean that you're this, smart, you may successful money-wise, but you're a person with great character, great morals, great leadership. No.
Well,
there are people who inherited their wealth. Are they great leaders?
Well,
some people marry into it. Some people won the lottery. I mean, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're this great person. You have money.
So let me ask you this, Miss J. We saw Michaela Pink. We see her with the makeup, the wigs, the outfit. She got the good website. She says she's doing good, but then we find out that things may not be matching up with the image that she puts online. So why do people gotta put on the front for the gram instead of going what you just said or what you've been pointing on through since the time you've been on the panel? Working hard and going the long way as opposed to trying to take shortcuts.
Because she wants to make money the quickest way possible. No one's gonna go on a website or go to your Instagram page. You basically say, hey, it may take you 30, 40 years to basically build up a large nest egg, to become a millionaire, to make six figures. Most people are not going to do that because they want to make it now. Especially in our community, we wait a long time before we try to get our financial house in order. We wait till we're damn near 40 and 50 before we think about the credit score. Let's keep it a buck. We don't think about that kind of stuff when we're in our teens and our 20s, where other communities think that way. That's why the average black dollar lasts 6 hours in our community. We're just not financially minded. So it's like all of a sudden you have, the teenager that's grown out of his clothes and, you can't get the kind of support that you were able to get before. And then all of a sudden you have other kids. It's like, I need this money now. So you're going to try the get rich quick scheme.
Yo, GMT, I had an all day way. You link up. Miss G, nice talking to you. Angela, big up yourself. Ouch, right?
And also, you have to remember, it doesn't take much to get a website. I mean, GoDaddy offers them for 99 cents. Just because someone has a website doesn't mean much.
Yeah, getting a website is pretty easy.
Very much so. And also having a nice Instagram account, you can fake so many things. Many things. There are people in this space who are making thousands of dollars who are hella fake. We all know this. If you can sell a dream properly, you can make money.
Okay, you sound about right, but let me switch the topic to the other person, Kevin Samuels.
Lord.
What you guys think about the Kevin Samuels defenders and the Kevin Samuels haters and everything that goes with that?
I mean, with the Kevin Samuels defenders, they have to defend him because he brings them happiness. They're happy with what he does. They don't want to have the reality come down on them. So just let them have their happiness.
I don't know. I guess it's probably the folks that agree with Kevin Samuels and they like the way he, I don't know, how he goes about how he, I can't say interrogate the women, but how he's able to to break them down. He's pretty good at breaking down these women to the point where he helps them come into reality, pretty much. I think that's what his defenders like about him. Now his haters, I don't really know.
So where did this come from that these gay slumber parties? Where's your actual factual evidence of this?
So if you go on Bomb Cherry's 30-hour live stream, that's the accusation they made. But since we got. But this is the thing about it that makes me laugh about the black community. You're guilty before you're charged. It's crazy.
Right.
You know what I mean? You're just guilty. Anybody can accuse somebody of something.
That's true. But if you live in Atlanta, you dress a certain way.
That's only if you're successful. Nick,
but I'm just saying,
only do this to other successful black people.
But if you live in Atlanta, you dress a certain way, you act a certain way. They're always going to come up with that.
You won't be attacking him.
No, I'm saying that's just part of the nonsense of dealing with this. If you live in Atlanta, you dress a certain way, you talk a certain way, they're always going to say you're gay. That's just what it is.
But these niggas out here sagging. These niggas out here sagging. They don't need proof. These niggas out here sagging.
That's just how it is.
These
Hey,
niggas out here sagging skinny jeans aren't gay.
Arsenals, don't ever come back here again, boy.
They're
Get
not
out of
lying,
here,
they're
boy.
gay.
Get out of here, boy.
I don't understand what this coconut
Shut the
monkey is
fuck
saying.
up.
I
Get
don't
out of here,
understand what
cunt,
he's
boy.
saying.
Hey, you're a
All
cunt,
I
boy.
know
Get out of here,
is
boy.
you
I just
niggas
said to
don't
say
call
that
these
faggot,
niggas out
boy.
here sagging skinny
Come here,
jeans
man,
gay.
boy. Go from here,
Sagging
boy.
skinny jeans is
Hey,
not gay, right?
piece of shit, boy.
Y'all niggas
Shout
don't
out,
call out
shout
these
out to
street
Gold.
niggas out
Hey,
here sagging
Gold.
skinny
Gold,
jeans
this
and
is
wearing
old,
wearing
man.
choker
Okay,
chains
y'all
and
need
shit.
to get out your emotions.
You big batty
Can
boy,
we
You
get out
niggas
our
don't call out
emotions,
these street
please?
niggas out here sagging
Can
skinny
we get
jeans.
in our
Yeah,
emotions?
you guys have gangbangers in the community. Yeah,
You're
you
in
guys
your
have gangbangers in the
emotions.
community. Yeah,
Please
but you
understand,
don't
you
call them
don't
gay,
know
do
these
you?
people. They're not part of your
Gold, I rock with
family.
you, but Arsenal,
Stop
piece of
taking it
shit, boy.
You
personal.
black ass
Rock
monkeys
with
don't
Gold.
call out these street
Faggot, boy.
niggas sagging skinny
Boy,
jeans.
you
That
don't
shit
wanna
ain't
be
gay.
shook, boy. You don't wanna
You know
be
what I
shook,
mean?
boy. Shout out to
Man, talking
Gold,
about
but
gangbanging
Arsenal,
and you want to
get out of
celebrate
here, boy.
gangbangers.
Arsenal need to
Yeah,
get
we
out
have
of
women
here.
that want to creep with gangbangers.
Can I
Eh?
can I
But they
play?
want to label successful black men gay.
Can I
Uh,
pl-
Go
can I?
ahead and play your 10 seconds of audio out of context. Go ahead.
I want to play this clip for Village Arsonist because I know he's going to defend this clip right here, but we're going to go ahead and play it.
I'm also defending Kemi Samuel.
Wait, let him explain this. You ready? You go play a recording. I want you to explain this to me.
That shows we don't need you. The only thing we need you for is reproduction. We want you for sex. But see, even then, a lot of times those guys had pages or squires. Those young boys were sexual companions to these men as well.
I want to finish on today. This is the problem.
That shit gay.
He said, those men. He said, we need you for sex. So when he was talking about himself, he said, we need women for sex. But he said, those talking about the boys. But somehow he's gay. And he's clearly talking about history. If you're talking about squires, you're talking about feudal times, dude. Play the whole fucking clip, dude. Don't who calls people squires
That's
these
what
days?
I'm trying to say. Play the
He's
whole
talking
thing.
about something from history. He's talking about something from history, dude.
I'm a Kevin Samuel subscriber. Yeah? And I pay £5 a month to his membership. Yeah? I saw the whole show.
Okay, so what was the context?
I saw the whole thing, yeah? You're just taking it out of context. That's why you've only got a 10-second clip. Yeah,
okay, so what was the context? You said you heard. I didn't see the stream. You saw it.
Black people are very nasty. And you wonder and you wonder why famous people abandon black people. No wonder our own black people that get famous go and date outside their race. You can't blame them.
He said we need black. He said we need women for sex and reproduction.
He said we want women. He said want.
Right. He said we want women. Right.
But we need women for sex.
No, but in reality,
you don't necessarily need women for sex.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter to anybody who he sleeps with?
Thank you.
Does it change? Does it change what he's doing with the women who call in? Does it change his critique of what he's talking about? It doesn't matter. Why are you concerned with what someone else does with their genitalia? You're a grown person. You don't know him.
That's why I don't understand. Mrs. J, would you agree with me that
he does that? That's what he do.
No, I'm just saying it does. Why people are picking on this one thing? To me, it doesn't matter.
That's what niggas do. They tear each other down. This is what niggas do.
White people make everybody gay. Anybody that they don't like, they will accuse of being gay.
Yeah, I mean, I think in Black America, we're too stereotypical of each other.
This is why when black people get success, they get the fuck away from niggas. When black people get success, they get the hell away from black people.
I mean, I'm just saying, even if he was, so what? It's none of your business. He's a grown ass man.
When black people get successful, they get the fuck away from the nigger community, and this is why. This is why.
And I'm just saying, people should critique him based on his talking points and what he's trying to do, not who he's sleeping with. That's nothing to do with anything.
I wouldn't mind people critiquing his views. I wouldn't mind people critiquing his views. But these bullshit accusations and calling the man gay is bullshit.
So this ended bullshit.
So this
Be jealous of the man.
So this is the argument that are being made from the Kevin Samuels haters. There's women seeking Kevin Samuels advice. Somebody's got a bad echo. Somebody may have to mute up. The goal. You have the echo. You have the goal. The goal. You have the echo. Can you mute up for me? Hold on. I'll do it. All right. So the Kevin Samuels haters, the argument they're making is that women are seeking dating advice from a high value heterosexual male because he has first-hand knowledge and he has access to other high-value sexual males who are looking for potential wives. And
this is proven by his Facebook group, by the way. Thousands of people in the Facebook group, lots of successful men, several marriages already through the Facebook group. And this is proven, but go ahead.
You can say that with any Facebook group, brother. Facebook is Facebook.
I'm just saying.
You can't fake
He's this
stuff.
con man. He's this con man. He's this super gay dude. But he has receipts. Facebook group full of success. Dennis Sperling
is not
Dennis
receipts.
Sperling found his wife
Facebook
recently
isn't
through
receipts
Kevin
any more
Samuels.
than YouTube is. Everybody on YouTube makes $100K. We know that's a damn lie. I mean, social media is not reality, folks.
Right.
People lie all the time.
Okay, he has real life examples of people getting married.
So he has what? One actual marriage?
Real life, several real life examples of people being married through him.
Okay, so he has 3.
People. He's got 3 engagements in 6 months. And he's not even a match. He's not even a dating coach.
I mean, black folks get engaged pretty easy. It's actually getting our asses down the aisle.
That's the one that's lonely.
Not really.
Especially the lonely ones.
Black people have the longest ass engagement on the
You just
planet.
can't give the man props. You just can't give the man props.
What is that? You need actual reality, fam. Just because someone says stuff doesn't mean it's true. Stop being taken for suckers.
But when you do stuff to help the black community, and you don't fall into a Pan-African or you don't fall into a black activist, the black community goes against you. Yeah, that's the problem.
He says he's here to help these women find successful men, and he has several examples of him doing this. How is he a con man? How is he a scam artist? How is he gay? I'm not understanding.
Let me ask you this,
because
Village. Can you show us the people who got married via his Facebook?
Dennis Sperling is one of them. Go look at Dennis Sperling. Another one. One black woman just made one black woman. I forgot her name. One black woman. I just forgot her name, but she also came out with a video stating that she got married.
Attorney that I was telling you guys about last week. Yeah,
that's Dennis Sperling. That's Dennis Sperling.
That's what I'm saying. He's married. I thought he was dating someone who was like 20-something years old.
His statement was that he gave up on dating. Until he was in Kevin Samuels' mixed group. Yeah,
I'm saying, is he actually married, or is he?
He's the one that took that girl to Aruba.
Okay, but I'm saying, is he married? You're not answering the question.
I believe he is married. Yes, and there's one other black woman who just made a video stating that she got married through him as well. Never mind that. Where's the proof of him being gay? Where's the proof of him being a con man?
We already said that. We already moved past the gay thing, fam.
So, Village, if you're
we moved past the gay thing over here.
There was a girl that did a YouTube thanking Kevin Samuel. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there's a girl that did a YouTube.
A girl and a guy.
I see that
and
video.
he gets 20,000 views. He gets 20,000 views a live stream, and he live streams several times a week. And we have a girl and a guy.
If you're attractive enough, you can join the Facebook group yourself and see for yourself. So if you're attractive, you can go join that Facebook group and see for yourself.
If you're attractive, you don't need a Facebook group. That's the whole point, dumbass.
That's not necessarily true.
That is the truth.
It is true. Go
ahead, GMC. If you want to go, I'm not talking to this
you just y'all dumb. That's the point. You're showing your stupidity.
I'm not going to talk to this black bitch. She
Hold
wants to be
on. Time out. Hold on.
He doesn't care about you, fam. You're rolling for somebody who doesn't even care about you.
I have nothing to say to this typical.
Hold on, Village.
Don't say nothing.
Your 10-second clip proves
You're sitting there talking stupid shit about someone, and you have a any black
GMT.
woman
That's my
and
question.
any black man
My
who got
question
married.
to
You sound
GMT
stupid.
is what does your 10
You're in your
second clip
feelings.
prove,
You're
sir?
showing how emotional you are. You're
What
an
does your
adult.
10-second clip prove,
Hold
GMT?
on,
I'm asking.
I'm about to, but before I do that, we did a show with Jalen a couple of days ago, and he referred to another woman in some bad names, and I want everybody to respect each other's on this platform, and you don't have to refer to a female as the black B word, or you don't have to refer to a male as another derogatory term, but to answer the village question, your boy Kevin Samuel said, we don't need women, we need women for reproduction, and we want women for sex, but we don't need women.
No, that's not what he
No,
said.
you're taking out context,
That's not
my
what he
man.
said.
No. I watched the whole show. He did say that what he did was a show because you have all these women saying that they don't need men, and he's showing them that they do. Because when you watch a Girl Island, yeah, when a group of women were put on an island, yeah, the crew had to help them, yeah. They cut up a pig and put it in a canister that's supposed to give them water. They got given 2 canisters, yeah, and the women spent time saying, "Oh, these animals are cute." By this time, the guys had built stuff to do fishing. They built their accommodation. They built their thing, yeah. As an example, and that's what he was explaining to these women that you do need men. They could not live on this. They could not live in this world without men.
Well, I disagree with that.
Whereas, hang a minute. Whereas, and where he's correct, is that men could live without women, because do you remember that there was? Do you remember the Romans? You know what the Romans did? The Romans said that if it was a girl child, they told the woman to abandon the child. Yeah. Are you aware of that?
I'm not familiar with Roman history, but we talking about the United States with money and jobs and stuff like that. And with money, as long as you have money, because that's the advent of guns and money. Because back in the day, you needed who was ever the brute, the biggest guy. Now guns, you can protect yourself with a gun. Now money, you know what I mean. You don't need $100. You just have money. And so long as you live in society with money and you can buy all the goods and services that you want, you can buy your own shelter with money. You can pay pay for protection if you would like with money. And that's an evolutionary cause and effect. Now, for him saying that, women need a man in the United States with money and stuff like that. Now, he's not saying needed to survive. You know what I mean? Because just like a man don't need a woman to survive, because there's homeless women out there today still living. There are homeless men out there today still living.
So, women are not the ones maintaining our infrastructure. Bottom line, women are not the ones out here in these coal mines. Women are not the ones out here getting the oil out of the ground. Women are not building the roads. Women are not building the buildings. Women are not maintaining the nuclear facilities.
Why do you think men do that?
He said that.
Why do you think men do that?
In the industries that build the country, yeah, there's hardly any women in it.
Why do you think men do that? Why do you think men do that?
Someone has to
do it.
Men do it because of motivation of a woman for a need to procreate.
I disagree.
Come on with it, bro. You doing it? You doing it for a paycheck? Yes. You're doing it for a paycheck. But you also doing it for a woman, bro.
We maintain the roads for pussy. That's what you're saying.
You work the jobs for pussy. You work the job for the pussy.
That's why you work your job. Maybe that's why you work your job. If you paying for pussy, I don't know what you're saying.
Bro, you ain't got no game if you follow Kevin Samuels. So all that you doing that, bro. You don't have no game.
You just said niggas work jobs for pussy. That sounds like tricking to me. I don't know any man that's working a job for pussy.
Bro, you work the job.
I know men that work jobs so they can sustain themselves and live.
I agree with the big artist. You don't work.
Men are simple, bro.
You don't work for pussy. You work because you want to have a better life. Yeah.
Okay. You say a better life. So let me get this straight. You drive this $2 million vehicle. You live in this 50,000 square foot home. You got billions of dollars in the bank. Just for the sake of I want a better life. Now, bruh,
having women around is part of that better life.
Behind it, y'all just can't get no
when
women.
you do your game, women
y'all just don't get no women.
Women will come to you once you have your building up your treasure or whatever, yeah, and then you decide
no. The thing is, if you know how to approach a woman, because a woman likes a man. If you know how to approach a woman, you dig what I'm saying? Not fair for rejection because rejection come along with it. Okay, you have a better chance of knocking some because if a woman is attracted to your situation, the situation leaves, she leaves. You know what I'm saying? And so if you grasp that and understand that, hey, you know what I mean, you only mess with women that like you, not the ones you like. And most people want to chase the ones that they like instead of getting with the ones that like them.
Well, no. It depends. Hang on a minute. That's where you're wrong. If you attract yourself, if you earn the kind of money that Kevin Samuel earned, let's use an example of that, or you can attract the woman that you want, yeah. If you're earning let me finish my point. No. If you're earning $20,000 a year, you're only gonna really attract a certain type of women. Just reality, yeah. No, because you're not gonna be. You understand me, yeah?
Well, no, I'm saying
it's reality. Look, I don't know. Look, in today's world, we're not looking. Men are looking for respect, not love. Yeah.
Right. No, you should.
The Bible doesn't. A woman is not required to love.
I don't know. There's plenty of beautiful women out here fucking bum ass dudes. So I disagree with that. I'm not out here making money for bitches. That's not why I'm making money.
What I'm trying to say is for you to attract the right type of woman that you want to be in a certain position, yeah. Because women are promiscuous. I'm not saying the right word. By nature, yeah. The first thing they ask you is, what do you do? Yeah, that's the first thing they ask you when they meet you. Yeah, they ask you, what do you do?
Right.
So they want to know your ambition level. Yeah. So that's what you know what I mean. Yeah.
That's what individuals they don't like.
Huh?
That's what individuals they don't like. If the woman like you, then you can say whatever you do.
No, but there's levels to this. We know that. We know.
Right. And so
let me explain what there's levels to this. Yeah. And this is kind of why for example, the black community is where it is and this is why you know what I mean. The black women are saying that black men ain't shit because they're picking pookies and ray
black women. Black women say black men ain't shit because black men can be bought like whores. That's why.
No.
Black men can be bought like whores.
Yeah. And this
they ain't gonna stand on nothing. Come on with it.
And that, yeah, they like the thrill of it. Yeah, they like the thrill lifestyle. And then when the thrill lifestyle don't work out, they then decide they want to come to the rest of the market. By this time, when they're damaged and they're messed up, yeah. So they go through, you know what I mean, and they go through that because that's what they see from their grandma. That's what they see from their sister. That's the type of blokes that their mom carried them around. That's the type of blokes that they see their sister with, yeah.
Well, I would say this. Now, you know, dependent again, I will go good to this again. Get with the woman who like you, not the ones you like. Now, it's some women that are like that. You know what I mean? Some women, listen. Some women who so-called independent, they see their mothers putting there with their fathers, you know, so-called doing them wrong, just running them over, and they vow for themselves, I'm not gonna live like that. I'm not gonna be dependent on a man like that. So it's and you know what I mean. The daddy could have been stomped down. You know what I mean? Stomped down, running the streets. Had two different families. Mama knew it, and you know what I mean. But to that's what you're talking about is a small percentage of women.
No,
women like men.
It's not. They're women. A lot of women like Pookie and Ray Rays, and this is
they like men.
Community,
listen, they like men.
Or you're talking America.
That's why you know why they like Pookie, the so-called Pookie and Ray Ray, because Pookie and Ray Ray has principles that they stand on, and they can't be bought. If you're a man, you so-called
Niggas ain't prisons and slaves. What are you talking about? Listen. Niggas are being traded on the stock market. What are you talking about? Those niggas are making license plates for 30 cents a day. What are you talking about?
Listen. And so if they have morals and principles that they stand on.
Selling drugs to your people, killing babies and driving.
I'm saying,
destroying your own community is morals and standards.
Bro, if you ain't in
sagging skinny jeans is morals and standards. Okay.
When they give up these,
listen.
Gang banging and destroying your community is morals and standards. Okay.
That's one.
But Kevin Samuels is bad.
Listen.
They won't be picking Pookie and Ray Rays. If these women had standards, they won't be picking Pookie and Ray Rays.
First off,
there's a lot of Pookies and Ray Rays to pick from.
Yeah, they live in a dream world. They live in a dream world of watching too much movies, too much flipping Netflix.
But the corporate guy can't get it. The corporate guy can't buy a woman.
Fucking, yeah, I mean, yeah.
The corporate guy can't buy a woman. He can't buy nobody a woman like him. He can't buy one.
Guy has women. What are y'all talking about?
No, they have women. We have women. We talking about the Kevin Samuels crowd. Corporate guys got women. Most of them got wives.
Corporate guys are not sitting around watching Kevin Samuels, fam.
Well, we know.
They're out there living their life. Okay, there is no high value man that's watching Kevin Samuels for a woman.
Corporate men are not working 24/7. They watch TV.
Because you can't say that. What are you talking about? Some of them are retired and have stock and shares. Yeah, there was another guy who's come on his show. I forgot what he's called. He's a short brother. And he's a high value man. He retired at 40. Yeah. He watches Kevin Samuels.
So you have a guy who came on and said he retired at 40, and he's looking for the people who watch Kevin Samuels' show for a woman. That's what you're telling me? A guy.
What?
You're telling me that a guy who was able to retire at 40, who makes money, is trying to find a woman from people who watch Kevin Samuels' show? Really?
You watches it. Are you trying to say
you
that?
Never heard of matchmakers for successful people?
Honey,
it's only poor dudes.
No, really, just.
There are plenty of matchmaking services out there.
Yes,
for
they're not
people.
watching. They're not looking for Kevin Samuel viewers.
There are plenty of examples of this. So you're wrong, man. You're wrong.
Let me tell you something, Mrs. J. Matchmaker approach Kevin Samuel. Let me say this. Matchmaker approach Kevin Samuel. None of these other ones on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah, has been approached.
So they say.
So you must be good at something.
A couple of years ago, he was an image consultant selling perfume and suits.
He's still an image consultant. He's still called.
Sure he is. Then he's selling his image really well. You guys are just.
You don't understand what an image consultant is. Jesus.
He is an image consultant. I'm saying his main thing was being an image consultant. Now he's talking about he's trying to find black love and marriages, and you guys are falling for this nonsense. He's always been an image consultant.
He's got 20,000 people in his life, so he must know what he's doing.
He's entertaining.
He can't be talking shit if he gets
he's selling y'all a whole bunch of dumb shit.
Okay, well, how many people are watching your lives? How many people are watching your lives?
I don't do lives.
Yeah?
I don't do lives. I got common sense.
Subscribers by chatting shit.
Stupid, man.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, high value people who make money are not trying to find the people they want to marry or have serious relationships with. The Kevin Samuels viewers.
There are several examples.
They actually do stuff in real life. They're not on YouTube to find a mate.
No.
This is why Michaela was able to make all that money, because you don't think y'all don't think well. You can say dumb stuff. You don't think well
because of their job position. They can't say it. There's lots of men that think like that, but they can't say it because of their position. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Be a man and say what you say.
You're
say
suckers,
it with your chest.
You're suckers.
Yeah? Like
that's
that
all it is.
owner. Yeah,
You're suckers.
Was angry.
They're not trying to find a mate by Kevin Samuel's viewers. Okay, you're the mark. You are the mark.
Working. We see how
you are the mark. You're the mark, fam. You're the mark. You're not realizing that you're the sucker. Okay. High value people yes, they do use matchmakers. They're not trying to find your group, your crew. They're really not. They're not trying to
find that. Yeah.
Matchmaker
approached him.
Hold on, we have a
tell you, matchmaker.
Yeah, so they said
$50,000 a year. $50,000 a year.
Hold on, we have a $15 super chat from Kareem Henry. He says, "Melanated J, you cannot say that there are not watching. It's YouTube. It's everyone's phone. He has 459,000, and he makes a lot of money."
Sound like a pocket watch.
459 of those people don't have any damn money either.
Some blue sky say
that's the reason why you're dumb.
Most of his super chats are pretty high though.
I'm saying that's exactly
$300, $500.
And he's doing it for the reason why he has those views and everything. He's coming several times a week is for the super chats. Because for people like you, you're the one putting the money in his pocket.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. It's common sense.
No, we got
common
pocket
sense,
watching
folks.
again. Here
Common
we go
sense.
pocket watching again. Here we go pocket
You know,
watching.
pocket watching. You watch your own pockets, but don't come and tell me something as if somehow you're making sense. You're not
I
making
appreciate
sense.
it, man. GMT, I appreciate you having me on. I gotta go be productive and drive this semi truck that I own, man. As a business owner, I gotta go be productive. I don't have time to sit up here pocket watching with these niggas.
Nah,
So
you
appreciate
bro.
you,
You ain't driving down
I'm
the
gonna see you
street,
later, man.
August.
Y'all have a good night.
All right,
He ain't
Village,
run down the
take
road,
care.
August. Stop capping. He don't run down the road, August.
You guys don't get it. You think that you just get paid all that super chat. YouTube take 50% of that.
Well, so hey, man,
50% from $1,000 is still a lot of money.
A day.
I mean, so yeah, of course.
Man,
I'm not saying what he's doing is wrong. I'm just saying
you really don't understand.
You're falling for something that doesn't make sense. I'm just all I'm saying. If you want to do it, cool. But don't get up here and try to act like we can't see the rest of what's going on. Y'all are just as delusional as the women who call on the show. Y'all are just as delusional as women who call on the show.
I do have a question for you, Miss J. I do have a question for you, Miss J. If people are dropping $200, $300, and $500 in the super chat, would those people be making? Will those people be poor, or will they actually be on the higher end of income total?
Of course, they're going to be in the higher end.
No, they're not. Broke ass people buy Jordans all the time. Broke ass women also spend hundreds of dollars on weed. Black people don't spend their money wisely.
And you think that this is some low level guy that's done that? Come on.
Mark Zuckerberg the probably don't wear Jordans. I never seen Warren Buffett with a Gucci belt on.
Yeah,
I never seen
but
a
I'm just
Gucci belt.
saying, there are lots of people who wear Gucci belts who don't make money. There are lots of people who wear Jordans who don't make money. Just because you spend your money on dumb stuff doesn't mean you actually have money. You just stupid.
Do you know how much Ted Baker suit cost? I can't even look at one. They're that expensive.
Okay. I'm just saying, if you're making money from other people giving you money, you're gonna have money to spend. So what?
Yeah.
No, he's been buying. Oh, it's a lifestyle. You just don't get it.
That's his lifestyle. It's not yours. That's his lifestyle. You're living through him.
I'm not living through him. Bullshit.
You are living through. Why are you bringing up the suits that he wears? What they got to do with you? Nothing.
That sounds like a woman. That's what women do.
I'm just saying, y'all, you're in your emotions, and you're not thinking rationally, which is fine. But don't try to come down on me because I'm being the bearer of bad news.
No,
y'all are you're the other side of Michaela Pink, whatever chick. You're living some kind of fantasy that's not going to be reality. Okay. People who are well off are not going to a YouTube person for their next spouse. Period. End of sentence.
Nonsense.
It's not nonsense. They don't do that.
Right.
Period.
They don't get advice from Kevin Samuel. You know what?
No. They work and they run around in professional circles. The people that they date and marry are vetted. Okay? They're not gonna bring up some chick who has 2 kids, who's 200 and something pounds, and has a whole bunch of debt and think, oh, this is the part. He would never bring those chicks in front of a high value person as someone to date. He never would. So I'm saying the fact that they're going to go to him to find a woman is dumb. Think things through.
No, but he's got a
think things through, folks.
Very well. So
you're the mark. If you want to be the mark, but don't try to be in denial of what's going on.
Okay, hold on. We got a $5 super chat from Brother Ray. And then we have a $20 super chat from the Beta Male Police. He said, mod me up and I'll rub at Let's See's back. So I guess he's talking to somebody in the chat. Thank you to all the supporters. We had Kareem. He dropped a $15 super chat earlier. Tell us what's on your mind. What you got for the panel if you're there.
I just wanted to say real quickly, I'm not gonna stay long. Melanated J, for the most part, what you're saying is true, but what you're trying to say is that Kevin Samuels don't have like high value people that's watching him. I mean, sorry, but like he's viral, so there's a lot of people watching him. Regardless, you can't say that high value people is not watching him. Like that makes no sense.
Exactly. Thank
You're
you.
saying to use
They're
logic,
not watching him for a spouse. They're watching him for the train wreck
entertainment
factor.
Right.
They're not looking for a spouse for Kevin Samuels.
Okay.
Just because I'm watching a car wreck doesn't mean I want to get one.
But
how do you explain Sperling then? How do you explain that?
Yeah, Dennis Sperling is legit.
But as someone also brought up, Dennis Sperling was from Nicole.
For marriage. What? Yeah, you're saying
Dennis Sperling was from Nicole Michelle's channel also.
Yeah, but
he was around before. He was around before Kevin Samuels started doing his matchmaker stuff.
But he's a legit person. If you Google
he is a legit person. That doesn't mean that Kevin Samuels is responsible for him pseudo married, finding the chick, whatever.
He said it.
He can say a lot of things today. He's trying to grow his channel, which is also kind of suspect. Why do you need
I just get the sense that you're hating.
Listen, we
y'all don't have common sense, fam.
Well, we have to go with facts and what's reported. Like,
yes, you have to.
You can get on YouTube and Facebook and say whatever you want. Everybody's a small business owner over here. Everybody makes a whole bunch of money.
Missy J,
everybody's married over here. I mean, people say all sorts of stuff in this space.
Let's be real. Kevin Samuels is making money because he's like his subs.
He's making the money off of you. Yeah, he's making the money off of the viewers.
I don't give him super chats, and I'm not a member. So I view it sometimes. Yes.
I would give him £5,000 donation. I would give him £5,000 donation.
I don't give him donation because I know he's making it out. He don't need my donation.
I dropped big money. So this, and I must be a high value man to be dropping $5,000, $10,000.
Nobody's saying that Kevin Samuels doesn't make money now. He is making money. He's making money.
He's been making money for months and months, my dear. Because he's been making money.
That's why he's doing this stuff several times a week.
YouTube don't make you get rich like that.
Making a lot of money.
Don't make you get rich like
cool. I mean, again,
YouTube doesn't make you get rich like that.
No, YouTube don't make you get rich like that, but based on his numbers, he's making he's making money. Like you have to just
y'all do know that YouTube gives away billions of dollars a year to content creators, right?
Yes.
YouTube gives away billions of dollars to YouTube.
He's entitled to make money like other people do. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm just saying
they billions on hairs. On hair design and hair shape.
I mean, overall, I'm not gonna stay long. Overall, Melanated J, what you've been saying is very on point.
My name isn't Melanated.
I'm sorry. What's your name?
No, it's okay. Never mind.
I'm sorry.
It doesn't matter.
I thought you said your name was that. I apologize.
No, it's okay. Never mind.
It's just Mrs. J.
But overall, what you've been saying is accurate. I mean, people need to use common sense. That lady. I don't know how like suckers are born every day. To how you could scam people out of money and these people don't use their common sense. That's crazy to me, but it is what it is.
I mean, she's riding a wave because people are trying to cash in on what he's done, and I don't blame them. I'm just saying, understand what's going on and stop taking things for face value. The same reason now, before you had these guys who were in the manosphere who they never wanted to talk to women, and now all of a sudden they're begging women to come on their panel. The women getting dissed brings views, brings super chats, brings money. They're all chasing the same thing. It's the same reason why you have men in the dark and candles wearing suits.
Right.
I mean, they're following away.
And you have women involved because we spend money, grows the product. So I don't understand why they were like that. They're stupid. They were.
You're trying to say that Kevin Samuels is scamming people? He's not scamming anybody.
No, I'm not saying Kevin Samuel is scamming people. I'm saying you were understanding.
That woman was scamming people. Yeah, that woman was scamming people, and you can tell by her vibe. But yeah, people.
A lot of these women commentators are scamming people too. they're telling them bullshit and they're buying it up and they're supporting them. But that's what you want to do it. Because I know Pink Pill.
Karina, Mr. J. Let me address you. Karina, Mr. J. The lady that's thing that's been Michaela Pink. Women like Michaela Pink. Shara 7 was, I believe, doing the same thing. That's why she's changed now. She's not doing the same thing now. She's trying to teach.
I don't know.
Let me finish.
I'm sorry.
Think, yeah. What I'm saying is, yeah. I think that, listen, most women would rather listen to another woman than a man, and I think that these women are using that to their benefit. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that it might be a lack of fathers in the home, so they don't, you know what I mean? They'd rather listen to another woman. A woman more trusts what another woman say than another man. So I think that she's used it. I think Shira 7.
When you have game, you have game. Regardless, men or women, when you have game, you have game. And people know how to game this YouTube thing. And people are following. People are followers. People are sheeps. And that's the issue.
Well, what's happening is not even new. This has been going on for a very long time. They simply changed the name. It used to be the pickup artist, where they were telling these guys, if you go ahead and follow this formula, you can go ahead and sleep with the hot chick. There's a black guy right now who made a whole book, made several books, telling guys, hey, if you're really honest with someone and tell a woman when you first meet her, I want to fuck, she's going to fuck you. He sold thousands of books on this nonsense. This is not new. We fall for dumb things all the time. It's not new. It's not new. You're selling a dream that does not work out, and people fall for it. It's not new.
No, I got to correct you.
Hey, just real quick, I do want to say something though.
When I meet a woman, I'm honest with her.
Hey, can I say something real quick? My British brother. My British brother. Let me say something real quick. In your terms, I think Miss J for a second she was chatting shit. She said that Dennis Sperling said that he was on YouTube before I guess he with Nicole Michelle. That could be absolutely true, but he absolutely said he met that woman in Kevin Samuel's group.
He did. Okay, but I'm saying online,
wait, let me finish.
People say a whole bunch of things that does not turn out to be true.
You can't just say that. You
can't
just say that.
It is reality. They have switched stuff up so many times where they will tell one person something, and a couple of months later they'll say something completely different.
What reason does he have to lie? He's a millionaire already.
Guys, not to go with
I'm just saying.
And baby mamas, because it could cost you.
People say things online all the time that turn out to not be true. Period.
So Dennis Sperling earned £10 million a year, and he said that he'd given up on the dating game until Kevin Samuels linked him up.
Okay, but he was on Nicole Michelle saying something completely different. Again, out of his
you don't
own
even know
mouth,
what he was
people
saying
heard
because
him.
somebody had to remind you. Well, somebody had to remind you he was even on there, so that's how we know you chatting shit.
It doesn't matter. Even someone reminded me he was still on it, and people still heard him. Why are you
I just think people need to leave Kevin alone. It is what it is. He's doing what he's doing. Leave him alone.
Exactly, it is what it is. I mean,
support him. Don't support him, but just leave him alone. Like all these stupid, crazy women, Big Shirley, those people coming out.
This is why I don't understand. You have
finding his ex-wife and doing this. Like that's not necessary.
You have women making 5-hour videos.
That's not necessary.
5-hour videos say how they hate Kevin Samuels. And I think that they're doing it for clout. I think that all this hate against Kevin Samuels that these women YouTubers doing is for clout. It's
they're getting viewership. They're getting viewership off of Kevin. They're making money off of Kevin.
Because what it is that
and he's making money off the dumbass women that call in. It's a big old circle jerk of nothingness. How you gonna turn around and get mad at the people making money off of him? He makes money off of other people. Everybody's trying to make money. People are trying to pay their bills, which is cool. I mean, there's no right way or wrong way.
You like the pink pill, but you know the pink pill was on Kevin Samuel's show.
Okay, and I'm just saying, and the pink pill is making her money too. They're all making their money.
Yeah, but
he's not using YouTube. He doesn't need YouTube. He's trying to help Kevin. People. He doesn't need
YouTube. And I'm not denying that. I'm not defending her. I'm not defending Michaela. I'm not defending Kevin Samuels. All I'm saying is they're two sides of the same damn coin, folks. Why are you in your feelings about people who are making money
They're
off
not
of
two
you?
sides of the same
No,
coin.
I don't think
They
they
are
are
two sides of the same
at
It's
all.
not
coin.
two sides of the same
They
coin.
are.
Michaela Pink.
Scheming and lying.
They're
and
making money off of you,
honest.
We're
fam.
talking about one without knowing.
They're making money off of you.
Integrity. That's
They're
disrespect.
making money off your super chats. They're making money off the books you buy. They're making money off the
I'm not
courses you
buying
buy.
nothing.
You are the mark. You're the mark. They're making money off of you.
Every time it doesn't sell,
Let's be honest with what's going on. That's how they make their money.
All right, hold on.
She just chatting shit. She just want to feel like she better than everybody. She a clown. She be over there chatting with freaking Kim123, talking trash about black men. So get the hell out of here, man.
I watch YouTube foolishness all the time because it's fun. You guys are clowns and it's funny. I watch clowns because it's funny. You keep falling for the same nonsense over and over. Both sides are blaming each other, and both sides do the exact same damn thing. It's hilarious.
Okay,
that's not true. I mean, you can say it, but that don't make it true. But go ahead, GMT.
All
right, it is true.
Let me read this $10 super chat. Then I want to ask the people a question. So Sick Lit says, "My bad. I tune in for the GMT Get Money Thomas show. Not this BS, but the question I want to ask about the Dennis Sperling and the fake super chats. We saw Jay Morrison do a whole photo shoot with Young Jeezy, saying that Jeezy donated $1 million to his trust fund, what turned out to be false. So there is times in this space where people pretend to do something and it isn't true. So I say that to say, could it be possible that Dennis Sperling, who claims to have met this woman in Facebook group and have gotten married, can that be false in order to get Kevin Samuels some good promotion so he would get more support?
It could absolutely be false.
It's called marketing.
It could be. It's
called marketing and the fear of missing out.
What reason do either one of them have to lie?
It's called marketing.
Kevin Samuels was already on a high trajectory before. Dennis Sperling is not going to change that.
When you got something to hide, these people got nothing to hide. Michaela, whatever name that got thing, she had things to hide. They're not hiding anything. He's not hiding anything. But you know what it is? Because you don't know who his son is and who his daughter is, and he doesn't put it out there. And the reason why you don't know his son and his daughter and his this is because you'd attack him, like what happened with Tommy Sotomayor. Yeah, Tommy Sotomayor said his biggest regret was exposing his daughter to social media because people attack her. Yeah, people
wasn't abandoning his son.
What we do in the black community?
Abandoning his sons wasn't his biggest regret.
Like, we'll attack your daughter on you and say your father. You know what I mean? There's no levels of like back in the 40s and 50s. There's no level that's gone. There's no level of yeah. So I don't blame him. But go on.
Of course, I don't blame him. I'm saying he understands his client. He understands his clients, which is you guys. He's giving you exactly what you want. I don't blame him. The money is
I'm not
good.
no client. I don't even watch Kevin Samuels.
Y'all,
like,
because you don't understand what the hell's going on.
You just keep saying stuff. You projecting. You just hating.
No, it's not hating. I'm not hating him. I don't hate him. That's the same reason why I don't hate him.
You was hating on Michaela Pink too.
This is Jay.
You mad? You can't do what she doing.
They're all the same. They're doing the same thing, fam. They're doing the same thing. You're mad at one side when the other side does the same thing. Crystal Harrison is also selling a dream. Crystal and Harrison is selling a dream. They're all doing it. They're all doing it.
Michaela Pink are telling women that any women, no matter what she look like or status, can trick money out of men that are 6 figures or more. They're trying to teach women how to trick men out of money, any women of any status. But Kevin Samuels is telling women, look, you are a 5 from 1 to 10. So more than likely you're going to get a man that's on this status and who's probably a 4 or 5 or a 6 on a scale. He's being honest with them. So the way he goes about it and the way they're trying to go about it is different. It's different.
Kevin Samuels' main clients are not women.
So that they can find a husband, but these chicks over here,
his clients are not the women.
That's nonsense. His main clients are not
His
women.
clients are not the women. They are the product. His clients are the men who like watching black women get dissed. Have you not figured that out?
I don't think he's dissing.
That is what it is. Bam! That's what's going
just
on.
like when he told that woman
They are the chum, okay?
He wasn't lying.
This is the sad part.
He wasn't.
This is the sad part. If Kevin Samuel was white, you wouldn't say that. Do you say the same about Gordon Ramsay?
Bam.
No.
But he would. If he white, you wouldn't be giving. If he was white, he wouldn't be giving the advice to black women or black men.
He's not giving the advice to the black women. He's doing this for the men who watch it.
He giving hate porn. Men.
That's the point. That's what I'm saying. That's how he's making his money.
And you giving out
It's hate porn, bro.
How you not figure that out?
What you mean hate porn?
Yes, the men. Listen. The men who watch this show, they get rejected by the women that they want, and so about time. about time. You know, Kevin goes up and
he's making shit up, bro.
No, I'm just saying.
So you saying Dennis Sperling was getting rejected by women?
No. Listen. Dennis Sperling.
Dude, you can't make such a statement like that.
Listen. Dennis Sperling said on it was on Dennis Sperling's show, and guess who's still having to pop up? Kevin. Now I seen the woman that he said he met in the Facebook group, and by her looks, I'm like, well, she was there. I mean, because his group of lonely people. They're lonely. And so
I don't think they're necessarily lonely. I think they come on with it, bro. You
lonely.
And I'm sure there are. And honestly, there could be lonely people there, but there's lonely people on this panel, and you probably one of them.
Oh, I'm super straight. I'm super straight.
Feminism, and then you have MGTOs, W. So there is a kind of a gender rule, yes.
Yeah,
there's a lonely people.
And so they pay him to say to women what they're scared to say to women to their faces, and they pay him.
Oh, absolute rubbish!
He publicly humiliates them, and he gets paid to do it. And the dumb women have not figured that out yet, and they really think he's there to help them find a high value man. Because they're
a woman on YouTube said she got married from Kevin Samuels.
A woman. He has 500. He's gonna get half a million subs. A woman claims on YouTube she found a husband through him. Y'all, come on, fam.
Most of you black people are outside your race.
Y'all, you're not figuring it out, and it's sad.
You just hating. That's all. You just a hater.
Kevin never said all women are
making up shit. That don't even make sense.
I'm just saying, a woman got up on YouTube and said Kevin Samuels helped him find a husband, and y'all are going on like this is some kind of success.
Follow the bullshit. You don't know that. You're just making up bullshit.
Well, he said if the group is 500 people, and you got 6 people successful, that's just above 1%.
No, 500,000.
Oh, 500,000. You got 6 people.
Yeah,
that's even worse.
No. I'm just saying.
Okay. Miss J, you sound mad better, man.
All right.
That's even worse.
If he was doing bullshit, you would have 500,000 subscribers.
Hello? Facts.
Hey, what's up?
What?
Shout out to
You
the
got.
panel.
You know what I mean? If he was some kind of scam artist, he wouldn't
But
be doing
I'm just
that.
saying, the women who call into his show, how many of them have found a husband? Period.
Kevin Samuel makes his own money without YouTube.
Yeah, you kind of low.
Yeah, Kevin Samuel makes his own money without YouTube. She doesn't. That's why she gets scammed. That's why
Miss J, what's your agenda? Why are you so bitter? Why do you sound so bitter and against Kevin
It's not bitter. Y'all are just sound.
Don't watch it.
I'm sounding frustrated because you're sounding dumb.
No, you're sounding dumb.
No, you're sounding. The arguments you're making are not making any sense.
If I don't like,
what? Don't watch the show. If you don't like it and we're dumb,
I don't watch your show.
Why have you spent?
All right.
I don't watch his show. I don't call into his show. I don't super chat his show. I'm not defending him.
But you watch the show.
So no one.
I don't watch his show.
No one is defending.
And like the brother said, if it was Gordon Ramsay who was doing this or Simon Cowell, no one's got any smoke for them.
We don't have to worry about. We don't have to worry about.
Plenty of people have smoke for Gordon Ramsay.
We don't have to worry about Gordon Ramsay and Simon Cowell. They're not even in the fucking community. They don't even do this shit. Now
it don't matter if they're in the community or not.
But here's it does. At the end of the day, here's
It doesn't matter.
bro.
If you don't like your show, don't watch it. Simple as
God
that.
damn, man. Really?
Where's the sport?
You just gonna talk over everybody?
You know why?
Yeah, we are. Jump in, get in what you fit in.
What about
No, but that doesn't make
you
sense because it's not about the people on the panel.
Because you know, Minister Jack will finish a whole lot of you. You won't do that with Minister Jack.
No.
Okay, Miss J, you just sound mad because the
that's
black
why
man's
nobody is saying.
That's why.
Hold on.
If
you don't like the advice, you don't like what he's doing.
If
everybody
talks
I'm
over
not
each
mad
other,
at Kevin Samuel.
I'm
not mad at him.
If everybody,
He's doing a job.
If everybody talks
he
over
understands
each
his
other,
clients, and he's doing a job. Good for him.
You said Michaela Pink was. You said that.
If everybody talks over each other, we can't hear everybody. So I'm gonna bring Miss J and the Gold back up, but I want the General and Lex Luthor to talk because they just entered the panel.
Okay, well, GMT, first off, this is excellent level trolling. You got us going back and forth. You've done a top job with the trolling. You got us fighting, and you're in the background just smiling. So good job with the trolling. And I just got to say, Miss J, you just sound so bitter that a black guy is doing his thing, okay? And at the end of the day, if you don't like the advice that he's given, simple as that. You don't need to watch, you don't need to interact, and you've already admitted that you do watch his show. And all he's basically saying is that, let me finish. Miss J, you've been talking
then
all this
don't
time.
lie
Let
on
someone
me.
else talk. Let somebody else
don't lie on me. Don't lie on me.
You sound so bitter, and it sounds like a hit dog that's just hollering. Simple as that. Just like the other lady said, all he's basically trying to do is that women, if you're average, you're likely gonna get a partner that's average as well, and that women need to stop this notion of they're settling. If you don't have money for a Ferrari, okay, you didn't settle for a Fiat or a Ford or whatever. That's just what your money can afford. That's just what your money can afford. And he's basically trying to say that people need to lower their expectations.
Exactly. I have a car, and it's called a Ford Fiesta Z-Tech. Yeah, I would love a Bentley, but I can't afford one.
Doesn't mean he's settling.
Whoa. Wait. I just got one question. I
have to be realistic. I can't say that I want a Bentley. I can't go to Bentley and tell them Bentley.
Exactly. Or Rolls Royce.
Yeah, exactly. I have to accept where I am.
And he's basically saying that the average black man, for example, is making what, 40, 50K. And women need to, if you're average, you're going to get average results. And that's all these
dudes who make 100,000 average.
And it doesn't mean that you're settling. And that if you're a high value man is going to want he's going to have certain expectations of women. Where's the lie?
Where is the lie?
Okay, can I respond, please?
Okay, go ahead.
No, and tell you what I'm actually saying, and not
Ms. J,
people
you've been
telling me what I'm thinking.
Mate. You've been talking. We heard you.
Well, I would say this.
No, you obviously didn't hear me.
I did hear you. Fall back. You just sound bitter. You sound like Shirley that he's always going on about.
I'm saying the whole point of Kevin Samuel's show is, and while women think it's something completely different, he is telling black women to their face exactly what you said, because that's what you want to hear. You want black women to be told, guess what? You're not getting this high value man. You don't qualify. You're a 5. You have weight on you.
You don't qualify for a high value man, just like the brother said.
That's why he's successful, because he's telling them this. He's not successful because he's a matchmaker. He's not successful for being a matchmaker. He's successful because he's telling the women what you want them to be told.
All right, so
that's the magic of him.
But so here's the problem.
Where is the lie?
Well, here's the problem.
There's not a lie. I'm not saying he's lying.
Well, then what?
The women that call him,
why are you calling him a scam artist? Why are you saying that he's a scam artist?
They've been told that they're gorgeous.
I'm saying these women are calling in thinking that they're going to get a 100K man.
Let's go with it like this. Number one, the problem is black women do not want to be told the fucking truth, and that's what's happening. Anytime you say anything in today's society, other than the fact that, oh well, sister, you fine just the way you are.
Facts.
It doesn't matter because you're big boned and you got a little weight on you. Oh, sister, it don't matter because you. It doesn't matter because you kind of facially challenged. You too,
the general.
You are entitled to Will Smith. You too are entitled to a millionaire. You don't have to worry about all that shit they're telling you.
But you're
Fuck
proving
that.
to me,
So anytime,
you're proving exactly what my point is.
Exactly. I know I'm proving
you are the client.
I know I'm not the client.
You are Kevin Samuel's client.
That's shaming tactics, and I'm not going to let the shit fly.
You are Kevin Samuel's
the problem
client.
is you don't want to.
Dumb women are always thinking that he's trying to matchmake them, and
you're up here to argue, and that's okay. The problem is anytime black men set forth a standard, it's an issue. When we say we don't want this type of woman, it's an issue. When we say, I don't want a woman who wears blonde, pink, platinum, polka dot weave, it's an issue. I don't want a woman who has to wake up in the morning time and put her war paint on because she hasn't taken care of her skin. It's an issue. Anytime a black man says, I don't want a woman who's obese or overweight, it's an issue. Black women have had these standards forever. And now that black men are able to come out and voice their opinions about the standards in which they want to have, it's an issue. It's not about Kevin Samuels being gay or Kevin Samuels being feminine. It's not about any of that. It's about they don't want to hear the truth that the modern day man is standing on. Men have standards. Get used to it. It's here. It's 2021. So next.
Hold on.
That's why you're defending Kevin Samuel so much.
Defeat any argument
he's saying to the women what you
cannot
can't
defeat any argument that
you
this
are
man has
defending
given.
Kevin Samuel because he can say what you
that this
can't.
man has given.
That's all it
you
is.
cannot defeat any argument. This is why you simply just talking over everyone. You jumping in, talking over everybody. You do not want to have the real conversation. It's called benign and deny. That's what it's called.
Exactly.
But just
brother Ray, you're
sisters, don't worry about it. Hold on, brother. Sisters, don't worry about it.
Okay,
because that shit doesn't apply to you. That's what the problem is. And everybody is saying because this man is being honest, blunt forth, telling the goddamn truth, all of a sudden it's this hate language that's coming out. Because he's telling you, what men are telling him.
Rubbish.
Brother Ray, grow some balls,
the men are Kevin Samuel's clients, and the women are the mark. They are dumb, thinking that when they call in, he's going to somehow get them a high value man.
We can't be accountable for them. We cannot be accountable for the women and how they think.
That's my point. That's my entire point. I didn't say he was scamming.
You have no point.
The women are stupid. The women are stupid.
They're not
stupid. They are stupid. He's not going to get them a high value man.
Why can't we have the conversation, Miss J, instead of you arguing over everybody?
Because you are lying on what I'm saying.
No, you can't. You don't even listen. You just talking.
I am listening to what you're saying. You're not repeating what I
at the
said.
same fucking time. It's impossible.
Everybody's wrong except Miss J. Everybody's wrong
and you
except
talk
Miss
over
J.
everybody. It's fucking
Miss J,
impossible.
you're the smartest person in the room. Everybody's wrong except you.
This is a good discussion.
You've got it all figured out.
Problem that we have in our
It's a great discussion, but
street.
you cannot hear everybody at one time. The problem is you got people up here that are against Kevin. You got people up here that support the brother. I don't give a fuck really about what he's talking about because it doesn't impact my life. It doesn't impact my life. I say it again. The problem is people are coming up with all different types of vicious rumors against this guy because a lot of men, this is barbershop.
They don't want to hear the truth.
Hold on.
They don't want to hear the truth.
Hold
and too
on,
many
brother.
people.
God
too many
damn, man, you doing the same thing she doing.
Yeah, because
But goddamn, you gotta. Come on now, we're supposed to be feminine. We're not supposed to have feminine energy like this, man. We're supposed to be able to think logically.
Feminine energy. I'm trying to get in where I fit in, man.
We're supposed to have a logic conversation. It's not about just getting in where you fit in.
The general, don't give me that, mate. I've heard this chat plenty of times before.
I've heard it too, but that doesn't mean
exactly what you do all day, every day.
Well, go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Everybody gonna listen to you now. Go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, it's my turn to speak, yeah?
Yeah,
my
go
turn
ahead,
to
man.
speak.
It's your turn to speak.
Miss J, you're dead wrong, mate. And if you got a problem with this show, don't watch it. It's as simple as that. You've been going around and around.
I don't watch his show, and I don't have a problem with his show.
You admitted that you watched the show. You
Why
admitted
can't
that you
y'all
watched the show.
understand I don't
and
have a problem with the show?
You clearly do. That's why you're on the chat.
I don't.
You clearly do.
Mrs.
You
J,
clearly do. You got a problem with the money that he makes. You got a
I
problem
don't
with the
have
money
a problem
that
with
he
the money he
makes.
makes. He
And at the end of the
understands
day,
his
the
client
problem
and
in
he's
our
selling them
community,
what they want.
and the problem in our community is that we've got a
How can you
problem
comment on
with the
him then if you don't
messenger
watch the show?
and not necessarily the
women.
message. You
He's
got a
selling them
problem
the
with the
product they
messenger and
want.
not necessarily the message.
No,
The
but you're
guy-
talking like you know the man. You're talking, Mrs. J. You come in. Am I wrong, brothers? You're
No,
talking like
not
you know
at
the
all.
man.
Exactly. How can you say
So
what
let
you
me
say
let
without
me ask
actually
Miss
watching
J.
the show?
I can't talk about.
Let me ask
the show I
Miss J
don't
a
watch.
question. Let me ask Miss J a question. Miss J, what do you? I know you've heard the other brother. I know you've heard Minister Jap. What do you think about the things that Minister Jap is saying? Did you put him in the same regard as a Kevin Samuels?
Hold on, Miss J.
No.
Before you answer that question, let me read this
Wait a minute,
super
wait a minute.
chat. Let me read
Oh,
the super
okay.
chat real quick. Pepper P says the flaw in this debate is that actual high value men don't marry tens. They are marrying average women, and broke men should be quiet. Thanks for the $5 super chat. It's on Miss J now.
Why don't you put?
I never said that Minister Jap and Kevin Samuels were the same. I've never said that.
Do you have a problem with the things that Minister Jap says?
He's talking about a specific group of women, and that's how he feels. That's how he feels.
Okay, so Kevin Samuels is targeting a specific group of people. He's targeting.
I understand that.
Okay, so that's the same thing.
Okay, maybe you're not understanding what I'm saying.
What the hell? The general, stick to the topic, mate. What are you going off base for? Okay, look. At the end of the day,
what?
Again, I don't have a problem with what Kevin
That's why
Samuels
you're
is
here.
saying.
You clearly
No.
do. And at the end of the day, you're mad.
We
that
came on talking
now
about Michaela Pink.
Women are getting called out for their bullshit, and you don't like it. It's as simple as that. You just don't like it.
And that's the point of Kevin's show.
At the same time, the brother.
That's the
same
point.
time, the general, don't cut me off.
Of his show,
You were complaining about me cutting you off, so don't do the same thing to me.
But bro, I've been listening. I've been trying to. You told me to get in where the fuck I fit in. That's what you said a minute ago.
Then don't complain when people cut you off.
No, I'm not gonna complain. I'm just gonna say what the fuck I gotta say. All right, here it is.
Stick to the topic.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay, don't whine and complain with that feminine energy.
Are you even a part of this goddamn community? Are you even a black African American?
I'm very black, mate. Very black.
All right, but do you
First
live in
generation
America?
African. Okay.
Do you live in America?
What does
do
it matter?
Do you consider yourself to be a black African American man?
What does it matter where I live?
Do you consider yourself to be a black African American man? We had this conversation the other night. It matters a lot because if you don't, I'm sticking to the topic.
What does it matter?
No, nigga, I'm sticking to the fucking topic.
What does it
Don't do that
matter?
shit with me. I just told you why it matters.
I'll do that shit all day, every day. I will do that shit all day, every day.
Who do not consider themselves to be a part of the African community.
Back on the topic.
I'm back to. Don't worry about it. I'm back to the goddamn topic. Get in where you fit in.
So don't worry about where I'm from, mate. Don't worry about where I'm from.
Don't worry. I'm not worried about where you're from.
Well, then don't ask me then.
Well, let's go back to the goddamn topic then. Do you even live in America?
Who cares where I live?
I do.
Who cares where I live?
I do.
Who care? I don't care what you care about. I don't care what you care about.
Right. So then shut the fuck up.
Stick to the topic. At the end of the day, you're just mad. Miss J is just mad. The black man is calling out the bullshit, and at the same time, he's making plenty of money while he's doing it.
It's not
have a problem with Kevin Samuels. Why is it?
Miss J? I don't have a problem with Kevin Samuels.
So then
you clearly do. That's a lie.
You clearly do.
It's not clearly.
It is.
I came on here talking about Michaela Pink, and all I said was, again, the people who are the subs and viewers of these channels are the mark. You're being sold a product.
Who cares?
Right.
Move on. Is that your only
I don't
point?
care.
Is that your only
You got
point?
up here being emotional, attacking me simply because you're God.
No, you're just
no,
mad
that's
because
not
he's
why I'm
telling
here.
the truth. Look, okay,
I am a
he's the mark. He made
long-time
your
sub of Grandmaster Troll fam. Okay?
We are the
I'm
mark.
not here for Kevin Samuels.
We got it.
Okay.
You are here
so again, the clients of Kevin Samuels are the men who like watching him talk to the black women who are the mark, thinking they're calling in to get advice on how to get a high value man, when actually they are basically being offered up as the product because they're being told, hey, you're a 5.
You're not getting a high value man.
Can I ask you a question, Mrs. J?
That's the whole point of the show. That's how he makes his money. I'm not hating on it.
Who cares? How can you say that's the whole point of the show? You don't watch the show. That's
exactly.
Everybody talks about his damn show. You ain't gotta watch it. You ain't gotta watch it. Everybody talks about his show.
You wouldn't know what you know. You didn't watch his show.
Are you kidding me?
So if I spread a rumor, you'll believe it then.
I don't care about the rumor. I already said it does not matter.
You don't care about
that shows how naive you are. That you're basing your opinion on what others are saying. You're claiming that you don't watch the show, which is clearly a lie.
Do you understand people play clips of his show all the time?
But clips
you don't
can be
have
taken
to
out of
watch his
context.
show to know what he's talking about. And also, he talks about the same thing all the time.
So you're basing your opinion on clips, where people can manipulate that and whatnot like that. So in 2021, you're basing your opinion on things based on clips. Like the media don't do that with black people all day, every day. Just show clips of black people being hyper aggressive, violent, and basically.
We just see a 10
that's what you base your opinion on. That shows how immature and how naive that you are, Miss J. That you're basing your opinion
on conversation
clips on the internet.
20 minutes.
I got several Kevin Samuel videos.
People break down his entire show all the time.
No,
they call in about the people who call in. The whole average and best thing that blew up. You ain't got to sit down and watch the entire hours of his show to know what it's about. It's not even that deep, fam. You're acting like you're breaking down trigonometry or the science of life or some shit. It's just not even that difficult to understand.
You're a dangerous person because you're somebody that.
I'm not a dangerous person, fam.
Let me tell you why you're dangerous.
You're just bitter.
You are so fucking emotional.
Very bitter. You sound like Shirley. You sound like a big Shirley, to be honest.
And here you go. Exactly. Here we go now. You're bitter. You're hating on black men. You don't want us to succeed.
You're saying about Kenny Samuel show and you don't watch it. You got to watch something.
Miss J, who hurt you? That's the question.
You did. You did. I want you to apologize. I want you to apologize.
Never.
And I want
never.
Yeah, exactly. I want a dozen roses and a box of chocolate because you hurt me.
That's not gonna happen. I'll tell you that.
No,
GMT, great trolling. I'm gonna leave you guys to it. And
Mrs. J, your issue is
you are just
your life.
Do you understand? Y'all say the same thing all the time. Do you understand? You say the same thing all the time. You don't have to be a rocket science to figure out because you repeat the same shit all the time. It's not new. You act like you got to sit there and watch him every single week to see what's going on. You don't.
No, but you've not watched.
You're repetitive and remedial, fam. Okay, you don't know this man.
You got to make
just because he gets to say things to black women that you don't. Doesn't mean anything.
You watch a 2 clip.
Get some therapy.
You watch 2-minute clip and go like you know the whole everything about him, and that's why you're dangerous.
Did I say 2-minute clip?
You're the type of people.
Did I say I only watch a 2-minute clip? Niggas break down his entire show. They have hours long shows on what people call in about this show. They break it down all the time. Okay.
Because there is that's the last hour. That's the last hour that he takes calls. That's the last hour.
I said other people have hours long live chat streams breaking down what happens on his show. You don't have to watch his show to know what goes on in the show. Niggas talk about his show all the time.
It doesn't matter if they talk about his show.
Okay then. So when I say I don't watch his show, guess what? I'm not lying. I don't watch his show.
Will talk all kind of shit. Niggas will talk about the guy down the road.
And again, I'm not lying when I say I don't watch his show. Again, I'm not lying. I don't watch his show. I don't have to watch his show. Y'all watch his show and all you do is fucking talk about it all the time.
Y'all went around when he was doing this.
He's our client and I'm his client. This is the thing. You can't say that because you don't watch the show. You can't make that.
I don't have to watch the show. Y'all talk about the show all the time.
You know that you watch the show. That doesn't make sense. Just like I don't watch CSI America. I can't talk about CSI because I don't watch it. Or whatever. Yeah, I don't watch. If I don't watch soap, I can't be telling you about soaps that you watch, can I? Don't make sense.
If everybody else watches a show and they break it down, every sentence, every syllable, every punctuation, you don't have to watch that show. You know what goes on.
To verify it, you're supposed to watch it. I
don't want to watch a show. Again, because the point of the show is not for me. The point of the show is for men like you.
Bullshit. This is the thing. You're making assumptions.
It's not. As you can tell by, again, your reaction, the show is not for black women. It's not for me to watch.
All you've done is, you got up here, you've been exposed to somebody chat shit.
You're in your feelings, man. You're in your feelings of a dude that doesn't even fucking know you weren't there. He's out there living his life,
how you can make a
and you out here acting as if he's your dad.
You gotta,
okay, again, you're acting like as if he's your dad. You don't even know him.
It shows the problem. Your people like you are the problem in the black community.
You and
people like me are not the problem in the black community. Just sounds stupid.
If you're in Australia, you can't speak on American topics, brother. You can't speak on American topics. You way across the pond, brother. So all that bothering the black community, you take that shit to Sydney.
Last time in America I've been to.
You take that shit to Sydney.
Don't try that shit with me. That was tried last week.
You take that shit to Sydney. You don't bring that shit to the United States. You leave that shit to Sydney.
Yeah.
To the Opera House.
Brothers like you are the problem too.
Yeah. No. You if you follow Kevin Samuels, right? Because all the men who follow him,
I follow lots of people. So
yeah, a lot of them,
including the big business, which talks about
you simps, the simps. They can't get a woman.
What you mean? They too
scared to have sex with a woman.
Bullshit, bro.
Man, you can't get a woman.
Don't come and tell me any fuckery.
Yeah, I'm saying this. What most of those men get over there and pay to do is pay Kevin to do something they scared to do. Men ain't just start having men just start having standards.
You're showing that you're
men ain't just start having standards. What's wrong with you?
You're showing that you're simple. There you go.
Men ain't just start having standards.
You're defending black women that don't want you. You're defending black women.
Bro.
You're defending black women. Yeah,
bro. I tell you what. Go check out. I got a channel. Go check out my channel and then come back and talk to me. Go check out my channel, then come back and talk to me. I got videos. I got a bunch of them on Kevin Samuels. A bunch of them.
You're one of his haters, yeah.
So.
You're one of these people. You're a clout chaser. You're one of these clout chasers. I know.
No, ain't no clout. I just tell the truth, and the truth is, those men pay Kevin to put down black women that don't want them.
Where's your proof of, bro? All right, then, since you're
that's what he do.
You want to behave like that.
He put down black women.
Where's your proof? Yeah, I'll go to your chat. You show me where your actual proof is. Not your
go to a live stream now.
Opinion, bro.
Go to it. All you gotta do. Stop bumming gun. Go to a live stream right now. Go to a live stream right now.
You know the kind of stuff that can work in court. You know what I mean?
Go to a live stream right now. I ain't gotta talk. I ain't gotta bump no gun with you. I ain't gotta talk. Man, go to. You'll see all those guys in the comments. Yeah, she's a, and I can break it down right quick. The billionaires get tens. The millionaires get tens. If we're gonna do it economically, millionaires get tens. Okay. Well, the high six figures get the nines. The mid six figures to low six figures get the eights. So you're talking about 100,000, and using Kevin Samuels terms, you can't be 7. Everybody else getting 6 and below. So what you talking about? What are you talking about? He ain't got no game. He can't break it down like that because what he does is what everybody else say, he turn around and say it as if he invented it. And y'all too stupid to even realize that. I just gave you the game right there. I just gave you the game. Millionaires get 10. Millionaires get the 10s. So if you're not a millionaire, you ain't finna get no 10 per Kevin Samuels criteria. And this me. I'm giving you something exclusive.
No, are you trying to say that people who earn $200,000 don't get 10s as well?
No. We can't. No. Because listen. Because here's what I'm saying. I'm saying that if you have under a certain tax bracket, then you got to, if you make it 50,000, you supposed to be getting 4s, 5s, and 6s. Well, who get the 10s if we're doing by tax bracket? So if we're doing it by tax bracket, then the millionaires will get the 10s. If we're doing it by tax brackets. So if the millionaires get the 10s, the high six figures get the 9s, the mid to low six figures get the 8s, and you can't use 7s, then if you're 100,000 and below, you 6 and below. That's what we're talking about.
There's not a problem with that.
What's what we're talking about?
I said that earlier. The higher your money, the more choice you have.
So I'm saying the guys who make six figures in his chats, they can't do no better than they can't, especially if they look funny and lame. And most of them dudes look funny and lame and socially awkward and probably an incel.
Well,
that drop you down to a 3 if you make 100,000.
Have you seen those guys in these channels? You can't really say that.
Come on, I can tell. I can tell by the comments.
You don't know if they look like they're 9s or 10s.
Come on, man. Come on, man. If you really had it together, you had some swag. You had some man about you. You had some masculinity. You had something to feed a female's mind. If you had that, you understand me? Because women love confidence. That's why I say women like a man.
I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem.
But you one out of 30,000 people. You one out of 30,000. So you ain't even you just 0.1% of the people. You one out of 400,000. So most of the guys who support Kevin Samuels and give him money, they don't have the masculinity, the conversation, they feed their mind. They think with their dick, they emotional. So that dropped them down right there. So at best, if you make 120,000, you're a 3.
There's no, brother. What I'm trying to say is
the majority of high value men are already married.
You can't make that comment. You know what I mean?
The majority of high value men are already married and they're over 50. They're already married. They've been married for a long time. It takes a long time to build up wealth like that, okay? They're not... You're talking about...
Man, you talk.
Man, all you need to do is, if you look at the data, it doesn't make sense what the whole conversation keeps having, okay? That's the same reason why these pink pill and Michaela people don't work out. The numbers don't work out to what people are saying.
Yeah.
They don't work out to what people are saying, period. That's all I was saying. They're selling you a dream. It's not reality. The majority of high-value men are not married to 10s. They don't date 10s, okay?
Right. They do 8.
That's all it is. They are married to regular-ass people that they met in college or when they were in their 20s, and they were married to them for a long time, and they became high value in their 50s. Now, they may have sexual relationships with hot women, but they're not married to them.
Yeah, they've been together since they were childhood, yeah?
Yeah, and they're not married to 10. So I'm just saying, just like...
But if they end up split or whatever, that high value man...
And then they end up split, they lose half their assets, which is why they're so scared of divorce, and that saying it's cheaper to keep her came from.
Boom. Oh man, but Kevin said y'all the dream too. Then Kevin
that's
said
that's my entire point. They're marketing a product, and you are the customer. That's all it is. I don't hate on them. It's great that they're coming up with something like this, but again, it's high level marketing. Very few people at the top make a lot of money, and then they sell the dream to the lower people, and they get you to buy in. The vast majority of you are never going to make it to that level. That's all I'm saying. I'm not hating on them. It happens all the time. This is not new. It happens all the time.
Kevin got
it's a whole multi-billion-dollar business doing this. This is just a small slice of it.
No, I see it that he's trying to help black folks, and as usual, because he's doing well, black folks have a problem with it because he's
Kevin got
when I was on this show, I heard somebody defending Cardi B because Cardi B flipping donates. So and they're saying that Kevin Samuel don't donate, and it's like, how do you know he doesn't donate?
Hey, he got incels, high value males, snail males, and funny looking dudes. Lanes call themselves high value males, and they paying for that. Just giving them some self-esteem, and people pay for somebody to boost their self-esteem, and that's what Kevin Samuels does.
No, he's not.
Yeah, because before
when he first came, he was dealing with the men. Yeah.
No, man, he was dealing. He was sniffing fragrances. He was sniffing fragrances a year ago.
His first
No, you
advice.
niggas that then.
I watched a video from 3 years ago. Yeah, where he was telling men
different fragrances
to cut their hair and telling them tips and stuff to do. Yeah. To be the best versions of themselves. Yeah.
No, he was, and I disagree with that because what he tell guys is this, and this is the knock, and he
Which
don't really know he's doing this.
Heard when growing up,
He said,
and the experiences that Kevin Samuels had, I've had. Yeah, that's why I take.
He's saying cut your hair and all this here, but you know what I mean. If when you start doing that, you start domesticating the killer inside the man. See listen. You start domesticating that man.
Yeah, wear a suit. You can't just come in wearing jeans or whatever you like.
You don't.
If you want to get to a certain level, yes, and people take it seriously. That's what he's saying. It's reality.
Well, if you're a mechanic, you're not finna go up there in no European suit,
but then,
damn car.
You're talking a blue chip. That's the blue.
Okay. We talking we talking about the uniform of business. Okay, well, if it's a uniform of business,
so white collar is still different.
Okay, white collar is something different.
Kevin Samuels mostly deals with the white collar.
So now, if you want to get in white collar, then you know what I mean. There's a certain, I guess, dress code.
Yes.
Now, this if you want to get in white collar. Now, because really what you're doing is, and what these guys do is, which is funny to me, they do everything to make their boss happy. They do everything to show and prove for their boss. And when it comes to a woman, we'll take the lead. And they wonder why they can't keep no woman. And so you do everything to make that, Nikki Giovanni and James Baldwin had the perfect conversation. You know what I mean? When she told him to lie to me like you lie to the white man. You dig what I'm saying? You make the white man smile all day and tomorrow. And I come home, you got your dog on and ready to fight.
No,
it seems
like you're knocking a brother for wanting to live a certain lifestyle. And
no. You can live in the lifestyle. You can live in the lifestyle you want to.
No, I'm saying, yeah, you could work doing a blue collar job, but then
right. You can work.
You know what I mean? But then, like I said, what Kevin Samuel is talking about is talking. He's talking so that you have investment and you have stocks and you live like the very rich do.
No,
yeah?
He won't.
He's talking about working smart.
He won't black men. He won't black men. He won't black people to worship white wealth as if we are white. That's what he's doing. He's trying to change. No. If we really gonna break it all the way down, that's what he's doing. He put white people stand some black women.
This is the same worldwide. Stop this black white thing and this nonsense. This is the same, yeah. Right? An 8, 9, and a 10 is the same everywhere else, bro. Yeah. Right? It's the international standard. Yeah.
Well, the beauty is,
I might say she's 8, and you might say she's 9. Yeah.
Right. No, if you say some guys say she's 10, I might say she's 5.
No. I'm saying in general. Yeah.
I like
international. Yeah. You get 10 if you have. Let's use like Halle Berry, which she won. Hang a minute. She won Sexiest Woman of the Century. Yeah? You can't say nothing against Halle Berry. She won Sexiest Woman of the Century. Yeah.
And she was 8 to me.
She won GQ magazine, Sexiest Woman of the Year, and she won. Hang on a minute.
That's somebody else's opinion. See.
No. These are guys that voted for them. Yeah. This is worldwide magazine. And those guys voted as Sexiest Woman of the Year. She was voted Sexiest Woman of the Century and Sexiest Woman of the Year. Yeah. That's what, you know what I mean. So you can't say that she to be voted that you need to be 8, 9s, and 10s.
And I think she's 8. When she was the Sexiest Woman,
that's what I said. But I'm saying if you say she's 8, I would probably say that she's a 9. Yeah.
I don't know.
Right. Kelly Rowland's a 9. Yeah.
5 or 6.
Yeah, but you would say that she's about 8. You would go lower than 8.
Yeah.
Kelly Rowland's a 5.
It's the same. 5 or 6 business. the same with
I don't like skinny women.
There might be different rules, but the same thing. All right, let's use an example.
I don't like skinny women.
A car is made to a same standard no matter what.
I don't like skinny women. I don't. Huh? I like women with titties, hips, and ass.
Come on, man.
I like a curvy woman.
Come on, man.
I don't like no ping pole. Look like she smoked crack and meth at the same time. I don't like that.
No, but then that tells me what
like you share the same taste of high value men. If you ask me,
that tells me what type of guy you are.
I like women. I like curvy women.
Let me ask you. Let me say this. I know you're a short dude by what you said.
No, I'm a black man by what I'm talking about. I like women.
No, but you're a short dude. You're a short dude.
Hey man,
there's no universal look. Everybody has like different things.
No, I'm a Libra, brother. I'm a Libra. I've already read you. I'm a Libra.
Come on, man.
Yeah, you know what Libras are.
I don't. That don't mean nothing. That don't mean nothing.
Yeah, these are videos. I read it. Yeah. Just like how I go.
It ain't about height. It's not about height. I like curvy women. I know.
I said that. All right, then I'm 6'2". I reckon that you're 5'5" or something.
Exactly, Hugo Boss. That's exactly what it is. It's marketing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what I'm saying is short guys like women who are big. Yeah.
Kevin Samuels is a marketing genius. The Godfather of
You're a middle earner.
No, curvy ain't big. I said hip, thick, and ass. Curvy ain't big, bro. What's wrong with you? There's a difference between female basketball players and female volleyball players. There's a difference.
So let me. What kind of size do you class as chubby?
I don't know. I don't know.
Is it a 10 or is it 22 size? What?
I don't know. I don't buy dresses, so I don't know.
Oh Jesus! No, I'm saying
I don't buy dresses. I don't know. I don't buy dresses.
Going by your narrative and what you said, which is kind of some of it true. Yeah, we all know millionaires in general don't go for chubby women. Yeah, they go for the slim.
They fucking chubby women. I know
they go for the model ones on the page 3 magazine. They go for those ones. They go for those.
I know some NBA players.
I mean,
you know some
because this is the thing about it. We men, we like to pick up our women. You can't pick up somebody size 22. Man. You can't pick up somebody who's size 12 and size 14.
No, nigga, you can't pick up nobody who's a size 4. Shut the whole fuck up. God damn. How y'all doing? How's everybody doing?
Oh, we swear.
What? What you mean you can't pick up somebody who's size 4? Yes, you can.
I said you can't. That's what I said.
What you mean I can't pick up somebody who's a size 4? You're trying shit.
Weakling ass.
How did we even get to this?
No, Tom, you can start attacking me. That's mean I can't pick up somebody who's a size 4. You're trying shit. You're trying rubbish. I've had women who are size 4s.
Yeah, women.
White women and Asian men like women who are thin.
By the way, I do.
And Latina men and black men like women who are more curvy.
I date all races.
It's just.
Yeah? So you might want to take back your comment, you silly Lily.
No, I like.
Silly Lily. Oh, are we rhyming now? Silly Lily. Should I come up with a name for you?
I can call you a German Shepherd.
Like Slow Roll.
You German Shepherd.
Funny dummy.
I can call you a Staffordshire Bull. Yeah, that's English. Staffordshire Bull.
Anyway, how's everybody doing?
Wild crazy dog.
Wild crazy dog.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's what I am. I'm a wild crazy dog. Anyway, you're gonna have to come up with something, worse than that to insult me. But anyway, I just came up to say hello. What's up, Grandmaster Troll? How you doing?
What's up?
I came up to show you some love as always. And I heard that, the conversation, we have a group of, so we have the young lady up here. How you doing? Miss J, how you doing, sis?
I'm doing good. How are you doing, Mom?
I'm doing great. Girl, I've been hearing you speak sensible, logical all night. And and we have these men. We have some men who are could be logical, but most of these men are illogical. When men want to tell other men, when men want to tell other men what to like and not like, and especially when a man comes up, he says, "I like curvy women," and another man then puts him down. Oh, I could tell what kind of man you are. Now that's ridiculous.
I'm a Libra. I'm allowed to think. It's in my nature. You don't know Libras.
Come on, man.
So you're logical, but you believe in that kind of stuff? Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you sound like you from an area where they do like curvy women. Am I right or wrong?
Oh, me? Yeah, I'm from Memphis.
No, I'm not talking. Oh, well, we know you like the curvy women. You know what I'm saying? They don't understand curvy women, but the Southern men don't mind curvy women. But I'm talking about this guy who sounds like he's from Africa, some goddamn way.
No, I'm from London. Take a bow.
You from London, where you don't even. So, but where are you from? Where are your people from? Not where you immigrated to. Huh?
No, it rained
London mentality.
You want to go that deep as Jamaica? Speak.
Oh, Jamaica. So Jamaica don't like they don't like big women. They don't like big women.
Look, most Jamaicans are looking for a stay and a passport, so they accept any woman. Most Jamaicans.
As defense captain, I would like to offer my private first mate some assistance. He's looking like he's struggling a little bit right now.
I'm also saying black men will get on this app and say the most demeaning things about other black men.
Right.
But then want to turn around and talk about how it's black women who are talking shit and demeaning their
I would say that a true high value man finds the woman that he wants, preferably a 10.
She would be a 10 because
everybody wants
in his
a 10.
eyes,
Just like everybody wants. I'm saying everybody wants a 10. Everybody wants a high value 6-figure dude. The problem is there's very few of them. Period. That's all. That's reality.
I disagree because a 10 would be based on the persons and what they want, right? So a man might think Beyonce is a 10. Another man might think Beyonce really is a 1, and it would depend on what he like.
There ain't no man that's gonna think Beyonce's a 1.
If this man do not like light-skinned women who wears weave, like if he like a black woman with natural hair, I'm exaggerating, but that's you know what I mean, though. Of course, yeah, that's a beautiful sister. Come on, I don't think anybody can deny that. You know what I mean? Not just her beauty on the outside, but based on some of the things I've seen. But y'all know, like we said, it's marketing, right? You kind of feel like you could connect her as a mother in certain instances, as a wife in certain instances. So I give Beyonce a motherfucker 10, baby. I'm not into women, okay? I give her 10 based on her whole life, the marketing portion.
Due to the fact that most celebrities
you are right. A 10
most celebrity females, we automatically be giving a 4.
Say it again, Kevin Samuel's defense. What you say, babe?
Most celebrity females, they're run-throughs, so they're automatically classified as a 4.
Okay, well, you classify them as a 4, but Jay-Z would, and all these celebrity men, they don't have any issues going on. It's you men who's sitting on the sidelines judging and watching other people's lives instead of living your life.
There is nothing to judge when you're a high-valued man.
Well, you sound like a whole Kevin Samuel dick sucker to me. I don't know what to tell you.
I am Kevin Samuel's defense captain.
Yeah,
I'm the captain of the Legion of Defense for Kevin Samuels.
Come here, babe. I have a question for you. Come here.
We hold the line.
This is just between you and me. What that dick be like? What that dick be like? What his dick be like?
We don't need to have this conversation, please.
Yes, because they sucking this man's dick.
We don't need to have to.
We just gonna listen, Miss J. You let these men are very disrespectful to women. Am I wrong? Right?
I know, but I'm just saying. Some of us have. Okay. We can picture things when they're said, and promise you, we don't need to have that in our heads. Please.
Close your eyes. Close your ears.
I don't want to close my eyes. It makes it worse. I don't want to close my eyes.
Miss J, these men can be very disrespectful.
Why are you talking about dicks? And
we're talking about dicks because for the last 30 days or plus, some men, not all of you, and not even men, but some, y'all have been sitting talking about Kevin as if he has his success is your success. He speaks like the white man's success is his success.
The success of the Godfather is the success of all the high value men.
So what is the Godfather?
I don't get it.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
He's made it as a white collar brother, and you're talking about the white man. Yeah, this is the same everywhere. The bomb.
Wait a minute, brother. Wait. So when Kevin Samuels was beating up on you black men just a year ago, where was all this Kevin Samuels defense team then?
When was this? Which year was this?
When the manosphere was running him out the space because he was basically telling black men you to wear a suit, and y'all called him gay back then. Black men are the first people that called him gay, not black women. Let's not rewrite history. Bomb is right. No. Don't play that game, y'all. Bomb is right. Black men in the black manosphere were calling Kevin Samuels gay years before. We don't act like we ain't here, y'all. Don't do that.
Right.
Don't do that because it was sad. He was not accepted in the black manosphere at all.
Yeah,
he was not accepted. He was clowned heavily.
There are people for him. There are people against him, like everything else in life.
No, he was
he started telling black women the things that y'all want to say to him, and then you accepted it.
Once they understood the greatness and they felt his passion.
You're reinventing history. You're all there.
They didn't want to revamp.
No one's reinventing nothing.
Well, you didn't even know just 8 months ago, less than a year ago. You know what I'm saying? He was telling you men y'all ain't shit because y'all don't donate enough. Y'all not supporting him. So
what know how to dress.
What show was this?
What you mean what show?
In a corporate manner. You didn't have education.
What show was it? Because look, I'm a
he invented the whole high value man because he was telling y'all this is what the standard was that you didn't
I pay £5 a month. I'm a member of his channel. Yeah? So he wasn't talking about me.
He was talking about.
No, he wasn't talking about me. He was talking about other dudes who probably just watch and don't donate, which he's entitled to. Yeah?
Okay, so
he's talking about people who are not members. But anyway,
you sound like an educated brother. Wait, I'm gonna give you. Listen, I'm gonna give you a leeway. You sound like an educated brother. So, are you saying your value is based on you giving him money? So we wasn't talking about you because you donated to him. Is that what you're telling us?
I'm a member.
So you a high value man because you a member, right? Because you gave out some money.
No, I didn't say that I was a high value man because I gave that out. No, you're making that assumption. I'm not.
I asked you a question, dude, and you gave me your answer. You said he wasn't talking about you.
I'm not at his level, but he talks sense. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Wait. We're not gonna change the topic. Don't start talking about talk sense. My question was to you when you said that he's not talking to you or about you. Is it because you was a member, like you just said? So in other words, he said, "Give me money, or you're not high value." You reached into your pocket and you gave him money.
Like I said. He wasn't talking to me because I donate. I've donated to Jessica X. Yeah.
Oh, so now you're gonna switch it to Jessica X. But Jessica X wasn't here back then.
No,
like that.
No,
listen, dude.
He was talking to. He wasn't just talking to men. He was talking to women as well. Yeah.
Okay, listen. He was saying, I don't want to hear as well. I asked you a simple question. So you have placed your value on you giving him money. So in other words, the men who did not give him money, they're not high value. See, this marketing is right, baby, because he marketed to you men that you need to dress a certain way. And some of you fell for it. You went and started dressing in tutus and fluffy shoes, and now you think you're of high value while you're sitting in your mom's basement.
No. You got it wrong. You got it wrong. He's at that level. I don't wear suits, but I'm saying he's saying that if you want to get to a certain level and climb a certain, you need to wear suits. You know, you take it seriously.
Now,
Yeah?
so that's sounds good. So now let's talk about what you said. Wait a minute. Slow down, dude. You just want to be
have your hair cut and looking nice and looking good. Just like how you're a lady, yeah. If a man looks rough, you don't want him.
But that would be lying. Some women love rough-looking, sexy, hard-working men. But we don't. Some women like sweet, fruity-looking men who look like they can be women.
Hang a minute. You require a man to be clean, yeah? If I was a tramp approaching you, you tell me, yeah, you'd be looking running to call the police, yeah? Because
Why would I look to call the police on you, my brother?
What I'm saying is you want to be as far away from me as possible.
How many women have called the police on you?
I haven't had women call.
Illogical. See, y'all hearing the illogical ramblings of simps.
I just use it as an example.
And they're not even simps. Y'all are simps, and y'all not even simps for women. You simps for Kevin Samuels. You a whole.
And the bad thing about it is he basically says Kevin Samuels says that 97% of you are not even high value. That's the thing I don't get. Why are you simping for someone who talks shit the most about you?
No, he defends men. No, he defends.
No. If you listen to what his criteria of high value men is, 97% of you don't qualify. Why are you? Other than the fact that he talks shit to black women, what is it that he does?
Hang on a minute. No, hang on a minute. The Bob, you watch the show, yeah?
Why would I watch a show of a man who looks like a woman teaching women how to get men who he don't even have access to? That man do not listen. I know. Listen, I can show you pictures of me with high value men based on their income.
But Mrs. J doesn't watch his show. Mrs. J doesn't watch.
I don't watch his.
Yeah, you don't have to because everybody else does.
His show, you can't comment on it. That doesn't make sense.
What you mean it don't make sense? If you talk about Beyonce, do you watch Beyonce?
Huh?
Y'all commenting on these women and their lives with their husbands, Sierra. But do you know Sierra?
I've never commented on Sierra.
You personally. See what happens, ladies and gentlemen? Now he's talking about him himself. But we talking about the black manosphere or whatever y'all call yourself. Y'all don't even know how to stay together. Y'all have broken up, made separate groups. Now you got different groups. You're trying to come back together. It's like a bad relationship. Y'all break up and get back together. Break up and get back together. Now y'all have a whole tutti frutti ass nigga, twinkle toes and all, leading y'all. Where you think they're gonna lead you to?
You sound very angry, the bum. You sound very angry.
Why would I be angry?
Your first thing was to come and attack me. So that is an angry woman. You're angry. I'm a Libra.
I'm angry, you all have called women fat, unshapely, and these things. You're not angry. Why would I be angry?
Remember that, yeah? I'm a Libra.
Listen,
I'm a Libra.
Let me tell you. You're Libra and I'm a Scorpio. So who you think gonna win this? Who you think gonna win this, baby? Yeah, you know to shut the fuck up once I say Scorpio, right?
Yeah,
since you believe in that astrology shit. So who gonna win this argument? Would that be a Libra or that would be a Scorpio?
I'm backing my Libra.
Silence. Huh?
I'm backing my Libra. I'm a Libra.
Yeah, I know. So let me tell you about Libras, everybody. So they are indecisive at times because they're trying to keep balance when they're trying to be logical. But this guy right now isn't trying to be logical. He wants to sit in Kevin Samuels' lap.
Come on.
No,
man. What are we talking about? Come on, man. Come on, man.
Hold on.
I want to see on his lap.
Hold on, go.
Come on.
Hold on, go.
Shaming to need to be right. Here you go again. Yeah?
Gold.
Shaming to need to be right.
Let the defense team.
No. That's what you're doing. You just did that.
Bomb. I'm about
Yeah.
I'm about to read the super chat real quick. Then I'm gonna ask the
Oh, okay.
gold and the Kevin Samuel defensive captain. So Mario Liddell Addison says, GMT, I have no issues getting attractive women. The ladies on the panel are dragging these dudes. Got them illogical, emotional, and their draws wet. The question I want to ask for the gold, if Kevin Samuels could call the people who've been watching his channel broke and dusty, why did you support him by giving him your money when he had disrespected you? And to the Kevin Samuels defense captain, to Bomb's point, when Kevin Samuels
He wasn't
was just
disrespecting me. Nonsense. I'll answer that question.
when Kevin Samuels first got on the scene, he was a image consultant. Why was there no Kevin Samuels defense captain when he was trying to help men improve his image?
Let me answer that question. I didn't see him when he first started. I've been watching him for a couple of years, yeah? I've been subscribed to him. I've been paying the membership for over a year, yeah?
So you want to sit in his lap?
And like I said, I saw that broadcast, and you have people who just watch, and what he's saying, he's tired of the same people donating, yeah? So I would donate before I just joined and become a member, yeah?
You can.
Right? So he's talking about people who just watch it, and go in the chat and talk and don't ever donate, yeah? Which is the equivalent of you having a restaurant and and someone just comes to get freebies and they never buy anything, and you're running a business. And he said that he's made no bones about it. He's making a business, and I'm help supporting a brother. You know what I mean? Just like I help support my brothers when I go to buy my hard-boiled bread or my bun or whatever. Yeah.
Or your sexual partners when you go to support them brothers with your penis to their rear ends. Yes.
No,
okay.
let's not do that.
No.
When I said that earlier, that we don't. But let's not go there.
Okay.
But I'm just saying. Earlier when I said the black men were Kevin Samuel's clients, you guys clowned me and you talked a whole bunch of shit, and you're disagreeing with what I said.
Who's abused you, the bum?
You just proved what I was saying earlier. You are Kevin Samuel's client, and the women are the product. That's the whole thing. You just proved to me. You just said out loud what I said earlier. What y'all talking about? I'm a hater. It's obvious to everyone.
You're hating him. And the
no, it's not. It's reality.
I don't understand how
it's reality.
You don't watch.
It's reality.
Wow.
You are the client,
and
he's selling, talking shit to black women because you want to hear it. That's all it is.
And that's
why it's marketing. He found a product to sell because he wasn't selling suits and perfume. He found a product to sell. He's making money.
When he used to work at Sephora's, what did y'all think? When he worked at Sephora's, putting on makeup and shit like that, selling colognes.
And they weren't buying it, but they're buying this.
Because
that's all it is. It's marketing. Y'all trying to deny what everybody can see.
You women are crazy.
Listen, don't make me become
You just admitted it. You just admitted it. Nobody's crazy. You admitted what's going on.
I said I pay membership. What's the problem? Yeah, and I told you just like how
you paid membership.
Yeah,
okay, wait a minute. Why did you pay membership, baby? Why did you pay membership? So you could be classified as a high value man? Is that why you paid membership? What did you get for your membership except a title of?
Hang a minute. I pay membership because what he's saying is real and honest.
Because he's talking shit to black women, and you like watching it.
Lots of people are saying factual shit. You ain't giving them no money. So why? Let's be honest. Marketing. Remember when y'all was talking about marketing? I'm about to make a point for you right now. Why are you paying Kevin Samuels? And why are you proudly announcing that you pay another man for something that information that's been out in the world forever? He has not said anything new. In fact, he's been stealing from the men of
Stealing
YouTube.
anybody's thing.
Dude, what's your dress size? Who was the first dude that I know? And I wasn't even here that long. Who was the first guy asking these women their dress size?
Wow. I don't know that one.
Well, I thought you said you've been here for a minute. I thought you said you've been here for a couple of years. So you're a new Kevin Samuels.
Kevin Samuels Kevin Samuels been doing his show for about 5 or 6 years. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've known Kevin Samuels.
Yes,
for about
you're wrong. No, you're lying. Look, they lie. Blatantly lying.
He's been doing it for longer than 3 years.
Yeah, he's had his YouTube channel, but he's not been making content like that for 5 or 6 years.
Especially about what he's talking about now. He was talking about perfume before, dude.
Exactly.
Hang on a minute. I am not saying. I'm saying that.
And you're right, Ricardo. It was Tom Likas, a white guy, who used to say that.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it up. Tom Likas was the one saying it.
Yeah, don't try and twist it. That's what I'm trying to say. He's been on YouTube for 5 or 6 years, but I've been watching him for the last.
He's had his YouTube channel for 5 or 6 years. He has not been making content for 5 or 6 years on that channel.
And then this topic is brand new, right? This is only about 3 months. This is brand new shit. When he went viral is when everything changed. So when he was against black women, he was against black men. He was trying to tell you need to be a better person, dress differently.
And they called him gay and clowned him.
Yep. You called him gay.
And then he started talking shit to black women, and black men followed it because they are the clients.
If you
he found what sold.
And you don't talk like what they
he found what sold.
You're automatically
he
labeled
was selling
gay.
a whole bunch of products. He found what sold, and you're the client.
Yeah, you're labeled gay. Yeah, you're labeled gay in the black community. But,
black men labeled him gay, not black women. Black men.
Remember y'all, you are illogical when y'all say that women we like gay men, right? Because they will give us fashion tips, makeup tips, hair tips. Why would we go around beating up on him?
He's dropping the image consultant so we can
listen. You are illogical and you're speaking like a woman. You're speaking like a dumbass woman. Shut the fuck up. Don't overspeak me, goddammit.
I'm a photographer too.
Don't make me become Kevin Samuels on your ass.
Hello, I'm a photographer.
What are we talking about? Come on, man.
So I can judge by looks because I'm a photographer.
You could judge by looks, but you can't who you see right now. Kevin Samuels over there, sweet as can be, with his symbol lighting, right? Little candlelight.
I'm jealous. It's just
speaking in a tone. He has hypnotized you men. Those of you with his songstress voice. He doesn't even sound like a man I've ever met. And when I say a man, I'm talking about a man. Does he sound like your dad? Did your dad wear them fluffy shoes? Did your dad wear them jeans? Have you seen Kevin outside of his suit? Because I can put up the pictures. I don't care if he's gay, dude, because I don't get my information from Kevin. But the reason I mentioned that he's gay is because
uniform.
What you said?
What happens is the way Kevin looks and acts. The way Kevin looks and acts attracts the women to call in. He needs the women to call in because him dissing the women is what the client wants to hear. Yes, that's what the product is being sold. A black man telling black women, you don't measure up, you're average at best, you don't deserve a high value man, you need to lower your standards. That's what the product is. You need a Kevin Samuels to have the women call in. That's the hook.
The women spend money.
And the reason why you can tell that is because all of a sudden, the men in the black manosphere all of a sudden need women to call in. And the super chats go up because they need the women to call in.
What are we talking
about? Question this. Yeah? Isn't it mostly women that go to church? Yeah, the church also puts its way to attract women. Because women are the ones.
Yeah, and that's also why the pastors they also cater to the women. Because why? The women put the money in their pockets. Follow the money, and then you'll get the answer. This has nothing to do with matchmaking.
What he's found.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, sis. Go ahead.
What do you mean it has nothing to do with matchmaking?
It's not about matchmaking. You're not calling in because you want the women to call in.
Just because you can't see how he's helping us, helping somebody like me doesn't mean that he's not helping.
He's helping someone like you because you get to watch him diss black women. That helps you. That's what you want to hear. That's why you pay the money. That helps you.
Who is this? Because he sounds like a dirty foot. Who is he?
Say that again.
He does sound dirty.
He sounds like a dirty, filthy foot. Who are you, sir? Because you're an ignorant bastard. Where's you from?
I'm from London. How dare you?
How dare you to come over here and talk to us, Americans, about what we have going on?
I've been to America. How dare you
talk? Shut the fuck up. Worry about Londoners. That's what you need to do. Worry about finding assholes.
We have the same issues like you in America.
Do that.
Yeah?
Do that.
Issues like you in
Do
America.
that.
Yeah.
What are your issues? What are your issues? What are your issues over there? What are your issues over there? Focus on that.
I got a problem with women like you here.
Focus on that shit over there. Not over here, dirty foot. Dirty foot. Go over there. Go over there.
German Shepherd.
Go over there, dirty foot. Go over
You're a German
there.
Shepherd. Yeah.
Whatever. Wolf, motherfucker. Wolf.
I'm just saying, black people over in England are 3% of the population. They have issues. They have to come over here. That's all it is to it. It's not even worth getting upset about.
To make themselves feel better. Listen, I just troll. You see me? I'm Mrs. Grandmaster Troll. He made it official this past weekend. Y'all didn't know I'm Mrs. Grandmaster Troll, so I'm here to troll. This is what I do, baby. This is what I do, Miss J.
That's what.
Well, you were excellent. You did an excellent job.
So I have a question for the panel. Have you ever seen Kevin with his knees out?
We need to remember. We need to remember. We speak English here. Filthy foot. We speak English here.
Listen.
You listen.
America. Remember that.
America. You listen, dirty foot. Find some fucking soap for your filthy ass feet. That's what you need to do. Then you can come talk to us.
Kevin Samuels, what a wonderful picture to show. Thank you for that.
Yeah, that is with his knees out. So 51 years old. Oh, I'm sorry. No, he was 49 years old when he took this photo. Let me correct.
The standard uniform of high-valued men is skinny jeans, preferably tight skinny jeans with the knees cut out.
This is high value, baby.
When they're clothes.
This one uniform, baby.
What's your problem?
Listen, Mrs. Grandmaster.
Your problem is your feet are very dirty. Your feet are dirty. You need soap for your feet. That's your problem.
Yeah, you deal with gangbangers.
If I'm not mistaken, GMT, you had a question for me.
Your throat sounds like it's full of American balls. It sounds full of American balls. Can you hack them out? Just hack them out like this.
Yeah, right.
Hack them out.
I'm not calling Kevin gay. You all see what you see with this man purse, his knees out, with your dad. Some of y'all dads is about 51 years old. Is this your dad's family?
He's got to do a gay act. In the black community, you don't have to act. Just how you look, you're just gay.
I don't understand the word you just fucking said. Get Dwayne up here. We'll do better with Dwayne. Get Dwayne up here. He can be your translator, nigga, at this point. You sound like a motherfucker. Like, seriously.
I don't need a translator.
Oh, you do.
I don't need a translator, woman.
You do, though. But you do. I don't need a translator. I don't need a translator. You do need a translator. You need one. You need one. You need one. I don't know why they're not checking your ass, but I'm here today. Yes, let's get it. Let's get it.
If it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, then it's a gay duck.
Yes, baby. Whenever I remember that bum, I laugh and I laugh.
Yeah, I'm a resilient animal. Take that as an insult. Ducks are very resilient animals. We wouldn't really classify that as an insult.
You sound like you wouldn't consider that an insult.
I got a question. I got a question for the Gold and the Kevin Samuels defense captain. Do you have any jeans that have holes like this in your closet?
Absolutely.
I have jeans with holes on it, so I guess I'm gay then. Jesus
Absolutely,
Christ,
you have jeans like that in the closet.
I have jeans with holes in it.
That is the
Is
uniform
that
of a
where we've
high
gone
valued
now as a black
man.
community? What next?
That is the standard uniform of the high valued man. Skinny jeans with holes cut out underneath, fanny pack, Ferragamo cologne, kitten heel boots, and RGB lights in the background.
And the Gucci belt, and the Gucci flip flops.
Thank you.
It's just silly. What makes me laugh about you people, yeah? You people get your clothes made by gay people. You don't complain. Yeah.
You people. Like you're better. Nigga, please.
No, but you people get your clothes made by gay people. Make your own clothes.
Okay, then why are you here? If we're so horrible, why are you here? Why'd you click the link? Why don't you go hang out with your 20 British people over there?
Heel boots. I would prefer if you just keep that picture up. This is a wonderful picture of the Godfather.
I have another question for the defense captain in the gold. When you guys go out in your life and you go to the mall and everything and take selfies, do you take pictures with your thumbs in your pocket with the front pockets with the belt buckle showing?
Tag me and allow me to answer this one.
And don't forget the fancy scarf.
Tag me and soldier, allow me to answer.
I don't wear scarf, so I can't talk about scarf.
Soldier.
And I don't wear a belt, so.
Let the captain handle this one.
What's the next one?
Absolutely, you take pictures with your thumbs and your jeans. That's the best way you get the tight, young virgin 10s. There's no way you can obtain them. These are the skills, these are the tactics that high value men use to obtain what we want in the world.
It's called peacocking. Forget me. Sorry.
So now, you see, this is the thing about it. So now you wear a certain trousers, you're gay. I mean, come on.
I mean, you do get off some strong hints, but again, it doesn't really matter.
It's an area of the black community. And it's the same. America.
Man, that's in every community, okay? There's a certain look that community has. Not actually the black community. Regular high value men are not wearing skinny jeans with holes in them when they're in their 50s.
Look,
that's a certain demographic that does that. Let's keep it above.
They actually see them doing something that's
a certain demographic. It is the high value demographic. That's why you're not used to seeing it.
Yeah, the high demographic in Atlanta and San Francisco.
Very unique men.
The high demographic in Atlanta and San Francisco.
High value men.
Why he didn't put on lotion on his ankles before we pulled the ankles out?
Can I ask some?
Hang on a minute.
Can I?
We all had grandmas and grandma, mommy taught you to put cream on and do that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's to keep himself high value. That's what high value guys do.
Nothing says high value like ashy ass ankles.
I see no ashy ankles. His ankles are nowhere near being ashy.
Hey, I just have a question.
When you're deep in the game as a high valued man, the game soaks you up, lotions you up.
All right, I want to ask you ladies something. I bet you ladies have gay friends though, don't you?
Of course.
You have gay male friends, exactly. Basically, I don't understand.
What are we talking about?
You guys gay, and you have a bunch of gay friends.
Of course, we need to get lotion down quite often. So yes, we do have gay guys.
I mean, they give the best fashion advice. They listen to your problems. I mean, yeah.
You're probably the type of woman.
I have nothing against gay people. I'm just saying he's marketing to a certain group of people, and unfortunately, the women are dumb and they have not caught on that they are the bait. They're stupid. They're the bait for his clients, and once they figure it out, he'll stop making money.
Can I say something real quick?
Go on, Triple Black, talk.
It's the most profitable group probably in this space, especially in the black space, because though the group of people that he's talking to are hyper consumers. If you look probably at his analytics, whatever he's saying, whatever he's doing is very profitable. Like, I just want to ask you guys, if you were a business person, what is the misstep that Kevin has made so far in the last year? That, you got all this smoke for him. What is the misstep that he's made far as a strategic marketing platform or marketing moves. What do you
His first mistake was not coming on YouTube sooner with the kitten heels and the tight jeans with the holes on the knees.
I'm just saying there's a market in the black community of dissing the opposite sex. I'm saying there's a market in the black community of disrespecting the opposite sex. People make money off of it.
Just
like he said before. He treats people how they treat him. Yeah? What it is that you women allowed to do what the hell you like and no one understands you. And it's the society that we have. Yeah? Because too many things have been allowing you to get away with this shit.
Hold on.
For too long. Yeah.
I thought the topic of the show was we were talking about Michaela Pink, but haven't they been all these level up people cooking black men for how long now?
Thank you.
No, they haven't. No, you're actually wrong. No, yeah, you're actually wrong. Cynthia G is not in the divestment level up group, but you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. No, you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Why don't you go listen to it? 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 You don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Okay, how about, because I know you're talking about Crystal and Kerrigan and Shira Seven. How about they don't talk specifically about you? How about the fact that you guys are just mad because CK has a white husband and she left y'all niggas in the dust? But what she tells the people who follow her is to get, she says to get the best man for the job. She says that if the best man for the job is black, then get with the best man for the job. If he's black, that's fine. But y'all want to cry about the divestment channels, and you don't say nothing about the cisbim channels. You don't say nothing about the cisbim channels, though. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck what they saying about you raggedy ass niggas. What I'm saying is go over there and be mad at the cisbim channels, because if you can't do that, then you can't say shit about the divestment channels, because you are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. Hypocrites. Nobody gives a fuck. You're the one hollering. You're the one hollering. You're the one mad. You're the one mad. You're the one mad. You're the one mad. You're the one mad hollering. You're the one mad and hollering. Oh my god. Oh my god. Crystal and Kerrigan. Oh, she hurt our feelings. She hurt my feelings. Oh my god, she hurt my feelings. Shut the fuck up and get your money up. Get your fucking money up. Get your fucking money up and you won't be worried about it, you broke motherfucker. Shut the fuck up, you broke motherfucker. Get your money up and you won't be on YouTube crying and whining about the black motherfucking women who don't want your broke dusty ass, nigga. It's your fault. Level the fuck up yourself. Level up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a
result to our channel that we have, fam. This is the result.
Yeah, you're not wanted. Yeah.
I don't then get your dirty foot off the fucking panel. We're not wanted, but your motherfucking dirty foot is over here, though, right? We're not over there. You're over here. You're over here, though, right? But we're not wanted, but you crawl your stanky ass over to where we are, right? But we're not wanted. Nigga, fuck up. Get the fuck out of here. 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 Find some fucking soap for your dirty, filthy ass. Do that. Do that. Do that. Do that.
So we have
do that.
We have a $5 super chat from Mr. Sullivan. He says WTF Kevin Samuels looks like a tooth with a cavity in it. We all know Kevin Samuels knows about cavities.
And dusty ass niggas, it's the best. It makes me feel great, amazing. I feel great about it. Keep being triggered. Keep being triggered. Keep being triggered. I don't care. I am a filthy foot felon. Keep being triggered. I don't care. I am a filthy foot felon. Ooh yeah. Yeah. I am a filthy foot felon. I don't care. Keep being triggered. I don't care. And I'm right down to your level now. We're all toddlers up in this bitch tonight. We are all toddlers up in this bitch tonight.
You should be in your
all
bed.
toddlers. Yeah, yeah.
Could go left.
Give a fuck about these niggas. Y'all care too much about what these motherfuckers think. I just troll the fuck out of them and get their temperature all up and shit. Because you know they got high blood pressure. You know they already got high blood pressure. They got one foot in the grave and the other one on a banana peel already. Just push them over the edge, ladies. Just push them over the edge. Just push them over the edge and keep them, and get them all the way up out their misery. Do that. Do that. Make the world a better place. Do something for the betterment of black people and put these niggas where they deserve to be. 6 motherfucking feet under. I don't give a fuck what they think. I don't care. I love trolling you. I love trolling you. Grandmaster Troll taught me well. I love trolling you. It's amazing. It makes me feel great. It makes me feel great. I can't stop. I can't stop, Aries Queen. They give me so much material, girl. You know they do. You know they, and they can't help themselves. They can't help themselves but give me material. I don't know why they give the verbal assassin the material they give me, but they keep doing it. So guess what? We gonna rock it out today. Let's rock it out. Let's rock it out. Let's rock it out. Let's rock it out, niggas. Cause you might be, listen, you might make me mad, but you gonna always be madder than me. I got you chirping. Woo, I got you chirping. I got him on the ropes, y'all. I got him on the ropes. I got him on the ropes. It's a 1-2 punch. Oh, and he misses. I got him on the ropes.
Wow.
Yeah, I know, huh? Yup. You wish you could though, huh? But you can't. So you can't. So what you gonna do? What you gonna do about it? You ain't gonna do shit. Nothing. Not a damn thing. Like you can't do nothing in your personal life. Nothing at all. No power here, just like your life. No power. How's that feel? How do you feel about what just happened to you? I don't give a damn what it looks like. I don't care what it looks like. I don't give a damn. I don't give, listen, Miss J, I don't give like two totally shits. I don't give 2 shits at all whatsoever.
Okay, but I'm just saying, we're completely ruining someone else's panel.
This is the Grandmaster Troll show, honey. It goes down like this. So, listen.
Uncross your nuts. You want the golden dick. You need a golden dick.
Why? You wanna gargle them?
Can we calm down a little bit, y'all?
Do you want to gargle them? I mean, you're talking about my nuts. Did you want to gargle them like you're gargling Kevin Samuels? I don't know. I mean, can you fit 4 in? You got 2 in. You got 2 in already. Do you want to fit 4 in? Do you need 2 more? Do you need 2 more? I'm just asking if you need 2 more balls in your mouth. Exactly. You're asking because you would like 2 more hairy balls down your throat. Yeah, well, hey, listen. I love that men are coming out the closet. I mean, you're coming out the closet. It's good. It's 2021. I love to see it, and I applaud you. I applaud you. I applaud you. Make me. You can't make me though. But you can't make me though. All you can do is run your fucking mouth, and you have no power, just like you have no power in real life. You have no power in the world. You waiting on your stimulus check from White Zaddy. That's what you're doing. So who are you telling? What you gonna do? You're not gonna do a goddamn thing but run your fucking mouth and don't nobody care about it. Nobody. No, nobody at all. No, wait. We're waiting for I know. That's all it sounds like to me is blah 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 blah. That's all you sound like to me. That's it. You want to keep on?
Yeah, I want to keep on.
Oh, I'm sure you do. I'm sure you do. I'm sure you. Would you like to suck on them? Would you like me to dangle them on the back of your throat? Would you like me to dangle them on the back? That's fine. That's fine.
Taken down.
Would you like them to be dangled on the back of your throat? That's all I'm asking. Do you want them dangled on the back of your throat? Okay. Who's next?
You got nuts.
All right, let me ask.
I mean, if you want to pay me to get them gargled, I mean, yeah. If you want to pay me to get, I'll find nuts for you. I mean, I know you're very interested in nuts. I know you're very interested in nuts, so you can keep them. Yes, you can have them. If you like them, I will find you some.
No.
You're very interested in male genitalia, sir. You're very interested in male genitalia. I just want to know why you're so interested in male genitalia. Do you not have balls?
Answer one question.
I mean, I'm just wondering why you're so obsessed with male genitalia. Do you not have any? Was your dick cut off? What happened? Tell us the story. Tell us the story. Tell us the story about your missing genitalia. Tell us about it, because you're obsessed with it. You're obsessed with penis. It's obvious to everyone that you're obsessed with penis and balls. So, I mean, are you missing penis and balls? What's the problem?
No. Can you answer the question though?
Can you answer why you're obsessed with penis and balls? Can you answer that? Can you answer why you're obsessed with penis and balls? I mean, why?
Answer the question.
Why? Why?
Or does it say F?
What? Okay, let's say it says M. Do you want to date me now? Because it sounds like you're trying to pick me up.
Nope.
Are you trying to pick me up?
Nope.
I mean, are you trying to pick me up? It sounds like you're trying to get married. I mean, what's going on here?
Nope.
What's going on here? You know there's a sector for you, right? There's a whole sector for guys like you. You do know that. There's a whole sector. Listen, come out the closet already. Okay, you're peeking out. You're peeking out. You're peeking out your little painted pink toe out the closet. Just put the whole leg out. Then, you kind of push your thigh out. And then come out all the way. It's okay. We're here for you. We're going to applaud you on. We're going to applaud you while you come on all the way out the closet. Because you're already peeking out, sir. You're peeking out, sir.
For the Kevin Samuels Defense Force tonight on the Grandmaster Troll.
You're peeking, sir. You're peeking out. It's okay. It's okay.
Get better training.
Everybody's talking about my mic.
All right,
this mic right here is a motherfucker, right? This mic is a motherfucker.
I wanna ask.
For a little bit. Did you uncross your nuts?
Oh, you sound sad. You sound really sad and hurt. How do you feel about what just happened to you? How do you feel about that? Did you see what just happened to you though? How do you feel about it?
Feel about what?
How do you feel about that? What just happened to you just now? How did you feel about me outing you? I didn't mean to, but you needed my help, so I helped you come out the closet just a few minutes ago. I mean, how do you feel about that? Are you okay with it? I just want to know if you're okay with it. Well, I mean, you were waiting. You were definitely waiting. You were definitely waiting. You were waiting for the balls to fall out the panties. You were waiting. You've been waiting for that. You've been waiting to see that your whole life, sir. Your whole life, sir. You've been waiting your whole life, sir. It's okay. They love you now. There's a whole community for you, honey. There's a whole community for you, baby. Okay? A whole community. A whole community.
Do you know your dad?
Nope.
It's a whole community. What do you want to fuck him too? Do you want me to give you his number? Like, you have a lot of male identified questions. There's a lot of male identified questions happening here. It's a little strange, and I'm starting to feel a bit uncomfortable by all of these male identified questions that are happening here. I'm feeling uncomfortable. I'm feeling like, it's a lot of colors going on. Different colors and kind of like a rainbow shape is happening on this panel right now. And I'm just trying to tell you that I am an advocate. I am an advocate. I'm an advocate.
You're feminist. You're feminist.
Ooh, a feminist. Oh my God, he killed me now, everybody. Everybody in the chat, he done killed me now. Boy, God, get the fuck out of here. Get all the way out of here, like anybody cares.
One of the early shows.
Your dialogue. You sound stupid. Do you guys actually have an original thought? Do you have an original thought? Do you have an original thought? You get all your talking points from a 56-year-old gay man. That's where you get your talking points. Do you have an original thought? Because you sound queer. Okay, you sound queer right now, and it's okay. I don't have a problem with alternative lifestyles, but there is a problem. There is a problem. There's a problem going on. The problem is not that you're queer. The problem is that you won't admit that you're queer. That's the problem. So I am trying to help you.
I'm not gay. I've only fucked every.
How about if I pull out a trail of hairy balls for you to follow to the gay promised land? How about if I do that? Would that be okay? Would you find your way then?
That's what you've done, innit?
You need to find your way. So I'm gonna put out a trail of hairy balls, and you can follow the hairy balls to the gay promised land. Would you like that? I mean, I can help you.
You're a lesbian.
It's okay. I am here for you. I am here to help. No, I'm just here to help. Listen, whatever allows you to follow your whole gay tribe to the promised land, I'll be whatever you need. This is what I do. This is my job. I will be whatever you need to come out of the closet. Okay, that's fine. If that helps you, speak your truth, I shall allow it. That's fine. Okay. I don't understand anything you're saying, Dirty Foot, but I'm going to assume that you're asking for my help to help you come out the closet, and I'm telling you that I am here for you. Okay?
I am not gay.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask. Okay, hold on.
You sound like an actual woman.
Hold on.
A little bit.
Triple black.
I can hear her balls.
Triple black. I'm gonna ask I'm verbal question. Then I'm gonna get everybody's final thoughts, and then I might do a stream on a different topic after this. So with that said, I am verbal. Did you hear about your girl, Michaela Pink of the Level Up community getting arrested for scamming other black women? What are your thoughts on that?
First of all, she's not my girl. Second of all, I don't think she is a she. I think she is a he. And I think that she belongs with the Dirty Foot and all of the other people. And gay men, before they transform, they can have children. I mean, that means not